And we are live.
Hey, yo, I thought we still had 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
That's
Wow.
I guess I can't read the clock.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing?
How is everyone?
Welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. I'm not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I have studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD in YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. Together, we host what we like to call the Friday Night Feast. This happens every Friday night. We so appreciate y'all joining us. I'm sorry I'm a little off tonight. I am hangry.
You're hangry?
Yes, I need some food, and nothing we have is readily available right now. We are out of all of my snacks.
Oh.
And I don't want to cook before we cook.
Right. Well, I've got this turned on, so once it starts heating, then we can put the meat in.
Right.
So what are we making tonight, dear? Tell everyone.
Somebody had a great idea the other day when she was at the stove. She bought some
I went a little hatch crazy.
Yeah, she hatched us a great idea. So she bought some, we got it in a baggie right now because it's thought out. It was a giant package. I don't know if y'all can even see where I was.
It's a 2-pound bag of
or it was
pork carnitas in a hatch seasoning.
Yes.
And yeah, so we took half of it, the picture on the thumbnail, we took half of it and made omelets earlier this week. And then we saved the other half for Friday night. And the other thing that we got, again, we went a little hatch crazy, y'all.
It's that season.
Yeah, they're in season. So this is at HEB. These are actually fire roasted hatch peppers. So we'll be adding that to our omelet. Oops. And yeah, so and we have some hatch cheese. So it's going to be hatch, glorious hatch. Let me know now, are you a fan of hatch peppers? Have you ever had hatch peppers? And we're going to kind of increase the hatch because I have this. I actually got it at Sprouts a long time ago.
Yeah, we've been working our way through it.
But it's authentic New Mexico hatch chili ground powder. So we're going to add this also to the pork, you know, to really up the hatch ante.
We need to get this out of the way, though.
Yeah.
Because this is where I'm going to set the lid.
I don't know where I'm supposed to put everything, y'all. And we're going to make on the side is going to be some quesadillas as well, y'all. So we're going to get started. And I was just telling Heath, if you're a Halloween person or you like scary stuff, I've been watching Chris the Girl and also her fiance, Tampa J. That's both their channels. One is Chris the Girl, one's Tampa J. Anyhow, they did a fun trip. They live in Florida. They did a fun trip all the way to Salem, Mass. Did all that. So I've enjoyed watching their trip. I love travel blogs, y'all. And then the other thing, the video they put out today, both of them, is they went to the flagship Spirit Halloween store in New Jersey. I want to know, is anyone else a fan of Spirit Halloween? And they did a really good job. His was mostly focused on like all the animatronics this year. And hers is more on like the decor stuff. That's kind of her shtick is, you know, the decor, Halloween decor and stuff. But anyways, I had so much fun and I was just seeing everything. I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many things. I was like, ooh, now I might have to go to Spirit Halloween, y'all.
So now I probably got to go with her on Sunday.
Right. We'll see.
Or I'll go while she's asleep then.
Oh, really?
It's been known to happen before.
Really? When? When have you gone to a store I would want to go to without me?
Whenever you didn't want to wake up.
When was this?
The other day.
Oh, yeah? So this is the pork carnitas, and he's just breaking it up with his hands.
Stop burning myself.
Right? And
did you even have this on, actually?
It's on now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough.
All right. And we're going to read some comments here. So earlier The meat sitter was firstest. And then Shauna said, coming in next, caffeinating the brain cells, right? I could use another cup of coffee, but I'm going to be good. 22Q Cat said, didn't get the going live notice again. Even after I unsubscribed and resubscribed, but I'm here on time, so hot on YouTube. Can't keep me away. Well, that's ridiculous.
I offered to go get you coffee from Dutch, and you told me no, I didn't have time. So she could be drinking coffee right now. Play with your computer. Let me play with my phone.
Oh, yeah. You play with your food. I'm sorry, Lynn. I don't know what's going on with that. That's so weird that it won't give you the notification. Do you get notifications on any other channel? Like, is it just us?
I got a silly question. Do you actually have the notification option turned on?
Yeah, the bell notifications. Yeah. Barely begun. Hey, Coda said, glad you snuck in past the guards, right? I'm glad she did too. How are you doing, Coda? Do you have an event this weekend? Rickwood's here. Hey, Joe, we were just looking at your kitchen right before the live. Said, howdy, Horde. Ear hustling as I get new batch of kombucha tea going. Ooh, fun.
Do you want to add this now or you want to wait? The veg.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and add it. So we're just going to add to it some onion and jalapeno because, we like it spicy. And I just...
It was about a quarter of an onion?
A half of an onion, diced, and then one jalapeno diced.
Our last one.
Oh, no, we'll never have another.
Don't you go to the store tomorrow. And then I get rid of this and get it out of the way.
Yeah, about time. And I'm just going to put some more of this hatch seasoning.
Oh, you know what? I am going to need it, though.
Oh. Gigi's here. Hey, Gigi said, good evening, everyone. How are you?
Because I forgot. We're still going to make the quesadillas. I got to cut the cheese.
Oh, Lord. Shauna said, oops, back again. Fell out of the room. Oh.
And I need to chop up this.
Yeah, this green onion for, well, that's a garnish,
you
right?
Want to wait then?
Yeah. But put that, there's a little piece of onion I see on there. No, the top. See? Yeah. Sharon's here. Hey, Sharon. She goes, oh, my God. I didn't realize it was already 7:30. Hi, all.
That's right, because remember, she lives in the future. For real, because
I know. Time. And I was enjoying, like, my mouth was watering. Look at those tomatillos.
Yeah, no, oh, my goodness. I was really getting hyper when I saw the jarred salsa you made, too.
I know.
I hope you have some ready for us when we come on the trip.
Oh, yeah. You have 8 months.
No, she can make another batch.
Oh, yeah. Well, and she said she loves hatch chili peppers. Nice. Well, I took several of the hatch peppers I got last week, and I got the hot variety, and I have them fermenting. And once they're done fermenting, I'm going to blend it up and turn it into a salsa, y'all. I'm so excited. Then I can have hatch salsa. So instead of like HB was selling hatch salsa $5 for the little jar,
and it has stuff in it too, doesn't it?
I don't. We didn't even look.
You saw 5 and said that's enough.
And I said, when I could get a jar twice that size at Aldi for $1.75.
Right.
So, anyways, so I am going to blend that up, and then we'll have our own hatch salsa.
Fresh is best.
22Q Cat said, nope, no clue what hatch peppers are. I led a sheltered life. Oh, darn. And we cut up the ones. They're basically like a long pepper. And I would say, depending on the ones you get, it's between a poblano and a jalapeno. Yeah. I don't think they're spicy. Even the hot hatch I have found is not spicier than a jalapeno. But it is spicier than a poblano. But kind of think if you took a poblano and a jalapeno and married them, so it's big like it's long like a poblano, but it's skinnier like a jalapeno. And they're all kinds of delicious. 22Q Cat. Oh, I read that one. Sorry. Air Brian Audie said, I'm a nope on Hatch.
Here's a mile.
And the mild you might be able to do, Shauna, because sometimes you could do a jalapeno, so you might be able to. Patty Durn's here. Hey, Patty. She said, hello, everyone. Ear hustling. Awesome.
Because to make the quesadillas, I'm actually using it on my Foreman grill because it's right here. It's easier. I'm just going to fold it in half and stick it on here. But I need a plastic spatula to get them off because I don't want to scar this thing with a metal.
And also, do you need to spray the George?
Probably.
I don't know how
crazy it is.
Yeah, so the sprayer over there by the air fryer.
I say this every time, y'all probably tired of it, but this to me looks like a perfume bottle. Can they even see this?
No, not at all.
Well, I can. Trust me, right here is a George Foreman grill. I can't move it because the cord's not long enough.
Yeah. You know how they put short cords on everything, y'all? Now, all of this pork mixture, this is going to go inside our omelet, y'all.
And then we're going to cook the omelet in that same pan.
Yeah. Who loves an omelet?
Who doesn't?
Does anybody not like omelets? I think it's such a good way to, like, almost anything can be an omelet, y'all. Right? You can put almost anything inside an omelet. Whenever we've gone to New Orleans before,
that one was
there's amazing. A restaurant there, and they do a seafood omelet, a Cajun
so
seafood. That's Heath's favorite. I'm not a huge fan of seafood in general. I do like some, but not as an omelet. That's not my thing.
And I think when we got it, it was actually a seasonal item. Because we've gone back. I've gone back to their website and looked at that restaurant. And they don't even see it listed anymore. But I remember they put crawfish, crab, and andouille sausage in it too.
Mm-hmm.
It was divine.
All right. Get that stirred up. All right. Barely Begun said, only event this weekend is on Sunday, a pagan pride, as in proud to be pagan, not pagans that are LGBTQ. Oh, okay. That's probably good. Because, I definitely read it the first time when you said pagan pride. I was thinking,
it's like pride.
Yeah, it's the LGBTQ.
You want some of these on it too?
I think we'll save those for the omelet.
So just put cheese?
Yeah.
Because this is also the Fiesta one, where it has the the Southwest seasoning in it as well.
Ooh. Sherry Lynn, hey, welcome to the Hungry Horde. Said good evening, everyone from Finleyville, Pennsylvania.
So my,
awesome.
Redneck quesadillas that I used to make when I was I perfected this back when I was a bachelor.
Maybe, towards you. There you go.
Oh, shoot, that's hot.
Yeah.
Actually, we need to flip it over. But I need this.
Flip it.
Because I want it's tucked over that way.
Oh, okay.
I want most of the cheese on the inside. Oh, that's what I need to do too. If it does start leaking, I need to put the well,
welcome from Pennsylvania. Awesome. Right. Well, welcome so much to the Hungry Horde.
Where did it go, though? Because we haven't used this in so long. You remember what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
The little bucket that goes underneath.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea where that is.
Oh, boy. Well, we might just clean. Well, good thing we put it on the towel.
The towel. Sid is here and said,
hey.
Good evening. Hey, Sid. Welcome to the Hungry Horde.
Howdy.
It's great to see some new names. 22Q Cat said, oh, yes, my notifications for all videos is on. As far as I can tell, I'm getting all my other notices.
For all your other channels?
Yeah.
It's just being cranky for HungryHeath.
For the Hungry Horde. It's a mystery. I'll see what happens Sunday. Right? That is strange.
Well, I need to do that tomorrow, too.
Shauna said, I finally got a place to put those cool magnet strips Heath and Shelly got me for Christmas to hang up more of my toppers. Oh, how fun. That's great.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's right. Let me see something. Do this.
Yeah.
Ooh. Smelling good, y'all. So I want to know, what is your favorite omelet? Like, what's the favorite omelet? Like, what do you put in your omelet that's your absolute favorite? Give us some ideas. What's your favorite, Heath?
What are you making for me next? Seriously.
You're just anything in an omelet, you're happy.
Basically, I guess honestly, my favorite is that one we had from that restaurant.
Right.
But
yeah.
It was so good, I can't remember the name of the restaurant.
It was like Jimmy's Kitchen or something.
Yeah.
We have it flagged. But, and the thing is, because I'm not a seafood person, we haven't really replicated it here.
I thought we did one time. I thought it was even you have a video for it.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Maybe so. Oops. I mean, it's
You know what I'm really thinking about doing now? Throwing a sausage link in the air fryer.
Well, if you get the eggs out,
oh yeah,
I could start doing that, and then probably in just another minute you could transfer this meat. So give it a couple more minutes cooking.
Right. Let me get this out of the way. And I don't know if anybody's ever noticed it before, but I'm very big into recycling. So y'all know how much I love Dutch Bros. Well, every time I buy one of their drinks, I save the cup. And every morning when I make my breakfast, I eat my hard-boiled eggs, I just throw the shells in here. It just becomes a trash cup. So why not?
Right.
And it just sits back in the fridge behind all my eggs. Well, tonight we're just going to fill it up with more trash and throw it away because it just makes life easier.
Right? Exactly. And then what I've got here is just, I find it's easier this way just to put my eggs in here, mix it up. Shout out. Look at this cute little whisk that I got. Well, that someone sent me. And yeah, I think that's just the easiest. And we're just going to make real simple 3-egg omelets, y'all. And let's see here. 22Q Cat said, oh, heck no. My mouth would be on fire if I ate a hatch pepper. I don't do hot or spicy at all. I'm Shauna's twin when it comes to the heat. Oh, man.
No. It's stuck.
It's stuck.
Man down.
Oh, that sucks.
It's bad, too. Look at that.
Yeah, like, all the cheese came out. Well, maybe it doesn't work that way then. Do you want to try it in the air fryer?
I guess I'm going to have to.
Oh. Yeah, you might be able to pull that off and put it on the inside of it.
Possibly. I got to unplug it first. That's annoying.
That is.
Highly annoying.
It just went everywhere. All the cheese just came right out of the egg life.
Or if I'm getting up anyways, why don't you do it on the stove?
Okay, that's fine. Whatever.
All right, well, one thing at a time.
There, we're back. Oh, good.
One thing at a time.
I know. Okay, where was I at? Okay. Well, Shauna does like a little bit of jalapeno. So would you even do that, 22Q Cat, or is that even too spicy?
I promise I've never had this happen before. The cheese is not everywhere. You know why? I've never done it with the Easy Melt.
Yeah, it's the Easy Melt cheese.
No, it's very, very easy melt.
Right? Shauna said, I only like an omelet if the eggs are not browned on the outside. No burnt eggs. Yeah, that's important. You don't want an overcooked omelet, right? Sherry Lynn said, I love eggs, but not a big omelet person. Okay. Do you prefer like a scramble? I like doing the scrambles. Sometimes an omelet ends up as a scramble, y'all. And that shows
Really
point.
annoying. This isn't working. Not at all.
Yeah, other than that. Well, live and learn, right? Barely Begun said, I'm simple. Omelet with green peppers, onion, and cheese is all, but I usually just do scramble. Too much work to chop stuff. That's almost a Denver omelet, right? If you add ham, doesn't that make it a Denver? I do enjoy a Denver. Usually if we go to a restaurant, that's the kind of omelet I typically will get, except if I see something like really unusual, or like some places will do a like a meat omelet. I feel like somewhere we went in College Station, we got the meat omelets. Just break this up a little more.
Highly disappointed.
Oh, that's all right.
It wasn't supposed to happen that way.
I know. TweetQ Cat said, I know it's boring, but I just have to have a ton of cheese and then some onions in my omelets. Cheese always makes me happy.
Ditto.
Yes, I'm definitely, yeah. So let me know, if you do an omelet, are you someone who has to have it extra cheesy? Or do you prefer just, some cheese in there, but it doesn't have to be overly cheesy? I like a nice overly cheesy omelet.
That was honestly my hardest part for me of doing triple B&E was not having the cheese.
I know.
Seriously, 30-something days without cheese, that was hell.
Brenda F is here. Hey, Brenda,
hey.
How you doing?
And Brenda, we got your email. I'll be replying soon.
I did reply.
Okay, good then.
So, when you have a moment, if you can read that, just let us know. Patty said there are different levels of hatch peppers. Mild, medium, and hot. I prefer mild. Yeah, that's at our HEB, they do two. It's either mild or hot. So I've been getting the hot, and in fact, I thought this was kind of funny. On the package, because they roast them in-house, and it said spicy. They had spicy or mild. I don't know why they changed the verbiage. Maybe because they were like, well, people might read it as hot, meaning it temperature instead, because they put warm, roasted warm, spicy hatch. So I guess they thought people would get confused if they put hot, spicy, warm, hot.
But honestly, the only places we've ever been to where it's hot as advertised was Thai restaurants.
Right. Yeah, a lot of them you don't. And then once he sets that down, he'll get me the thing so I can put the meat away. Brenda said, hello. Sharon said, I like to just a loaded egg scramble, sausage, crumble, yellow onion, jalapeno rings. Ooh, yeah, sausage is really good. Is that good that way?
It's edible.
Oh.
At least I got burnt cheese. You know what helps it also, though?
Huh.
You get most of it that way, but all the little bits, use a spoon.
Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. You're the one that's hangry.
The unit needs fuel.
Smells good.
Yes, it does.
But we're going to then put this meat in your Hot Logic, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that it keeps it nice and warm. You don't want your filling to get cold, you know. I think You got most of it, right?
No.
Yeah, why don't I help you?
I think part of it was because it was just in a bad spot where you couldn't see.
Yeah.
I just noticed when I do my scrambles and whatnot, it's just easier the last little bit, just grab a spoon.
Yeah.
Just because that it just doesn't work as well with that.
And then when you are done, I'm going to need some butter.
Okay. I'm just waiting for this pan to heat up. We should have done it from this way from the beginning.
All right. There's that. Thank you. Yeah, we did freeze for a second, but it looks like it fixed itself. Hey, Marie's here. Hey, Marie, how are you doing?
Howdy.
Said, buy pre-chopped frozen veg for your scramble and omelet. Yeah, that's definitely a suggestion. If you...
She's right, because one thing we buy a lot of times from HEB in the frozen section is their fajita vegetables.
Yeah.
And those come in handy for that, too.
Yeah, they do. Okay.
I only have it on a 4.5, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it up.
Okay.
I want it to get hot.
22Q Cat said, I really need to revisit jalapeno peppers. It's been years. Who knows? Maybe I would like them now and be part of your cool crowd. Aw, well, you're still very cool otherwise. You don't need to have spicy peppers to be cool here.
This is where you can church it up and say you're helping us by not eating them and saving it all for us.
Right, exactly. Okay, y'all.
That's why I tell Shelly with the coffee or the broccoli, I save it all for her.
Oh yeah, he's so generous. Okay. Do you want to move that package of Hatch cheese right here? And then where's the other? Oh, here it is. All right, you guys. So what I'm gonna do. This is tricky because it's hard to dial in the heat correctly on the
hot plate.
Hot, yeah. Okay. And then when you have a moment, can you crack the other 3 eggs into that? And then let me turn this around here. Try to get all of it. Get nice even coverage. Oh, okay. And let's see. Brenda F said, light on the cheese for me. Okay. Yeah, and not everybody is like, especially if you're dairy sensitive. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you have it. Okay.
Oh.
Yay. And Sherry Lynn, said, right now I'm on a bacon and egg salad kick. Ooh, that sounds good. So are you like a hard-boiled egg and then you chop it up and add bacon to it? How is that? And do you add the mayo? Like, is it a cold salad? Or are you doing it hot? Sharon said, it's just my connection or they go blurry. Oh, is it better now? Let me see. It does look a little blurry, doesn't it? Okay, let me try something real quick, y'all, so it might go out for a second. Let me see. Well, it looks like maybe it cleared up. How's it now? It's kind of splotchy. So it looks clear on my end over here. Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. Oh, yes, they're underwater. Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably the connection there before it fixed. I'm sorry. It's better now. Okay. Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Come on, mouse. Mary T is here. Hey, Mary T. She said, hi, all. I almost forgot it's Friday. How's everyone? It's 100 degrees here and I'm miserable. I bet.
It sounds like torture.
Yeah, that does not sound fun at all. And then I just try to spread the egg around, especially if it gets a little thin in a certain area. But how are you doing, Mary T? How's your garden coming along? Okay, much better, clearer, getting better. Oh, good. Mary T said, I made a big pot of broccoli salad. Ooh,
oh, wow.
Broccoli, grated cheese, onion, bacon and mayo with a little sweetener. Better the third day. Ooh, that sounds good. Has anybody heard of the cheese coleslaw? I saw that. They're saying it's a trend right now. Has anybody else noticed that?
No, I've never seen it.
So basically, you just shred cheese, and then you add your typical coleslaw stuff. So like onions, peppers, mayo, and mix it all together.
Oh,
It's basically a pimento cheese, but they're trying to church it up, right? Okay. Let's see here. I'm just checking on this. Let's see. Let's see, y'all.
I'm just chopping a green onion. I'm over here off camera because we're running out of space.
Let's see.
Our kitchen's not big enough.
This isn't what the.
Do you need to move that to to the stove?
Oh, no, it's stuck right here. That's why. All right, you guys. Let's see. Never know.
We might be doing scrambles, is what you're saying.
Ooh, okay. It's got to be gentle, right? Almost got it, y'all. There we go.
And I think Dutch has been watching the channel too.
Oh,
well,
why?
That's the ad they gave us earlier. It was their special was After Dark.
I'm sure that's what they were thinking. Okay, so now that we got that flipped, y'all, this is where you got to work fast. So if he could get me the meat. Okay, so I like to put the cheese all over. And then here's just some more slice because we're almost out of the...
we didn't buy enough shredded.
Yeah. Well, we kind of went crazy with the shredded. As again...
Kind of.
Yeah. I like it cheesy. So I'm a cheesy person. I like it where there's more cheese than anything else. Is my preference. I know before when we've gone to places and gotten an omelet, I'm always like, it better be cheesy. I don't want to hunt down the cheese, you know? Where's the big spoon? Like this is a little one.
Right there.
Okay, yeah. That'll be perfect. Okay, so now we're going to load up Heath's some pork here.
Oh, it's the beauty of doing it this way too. So if we don't eat all of this, we'll have leftovers.
Right. Yeah, because isn't that what we did with the rest on whenever we had it the first time?
I think it was Saturday?
Sunday? I don't know. Saturday? Something.
And for those of y'all that are curious, was this just out of the way now?
Yeah.
We do have our entree planned for this month's cook-along.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited for this month's cook-along, you guys. Okay, so I'm just putting some of the roasted hatch on here as well. You know, I said we were going to hatch it up. It's hatch. Okay, let me do that and then turn it over.
You know what we need next then?
Huh.
Our plates.
Yeah. That would be helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move it over here. And then I'm just whisking these eggs for the next omelet. Okay. Oh, yeah. There you go.
And then I can just put all this stuff on there.
You want to hand me your plate?
Sure.
You want to show them the plate? I'm going to use my new plate tonight, y'all.
Do this first.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Here's the challenge, right? Where'd you put that other spatula you had?
The black one?
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
Well, I'm fixing to need it, though. That's not a problem. Or trade me.
Well, here, I just needed to push. Push. All right, there is Heath's omelet, you guys.
Well, actually, I do need that one. I don't want to use this plastic like in the cast iron. I'll
Okay.
end up melting it.
All right, give me a second.
Or I'll just go get the other one. It's fine.
Yeah.
This was going to the sink.
All right.
So
There
it's
is
starting to burn.
his omelet. So if you can start eating, let me put some green onions on here. And I'm going to get started on the next omelet. All right. Let's do. All right. And then, okay, we're done with this. I don't know what this went to. Done with that.
Done with what?
That lid.
That is all of our green onion.
The plastic round one.
Was the
Okay.
lid you just gave me, but they had the cheese.
Okay, Shauna said, Leva, I did clean my glasses a couple times. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. Sherry Lynn said, bacon and egg salad. Yes, cold. Hard-boiled eggs, bacon and mayo, and a little dill relish. Wow, that sounds really good.
No, dang it.
What?
Cheese is going everywhere. I put too much cheese in it.
Well, that's okay. Let the cheese like melt and get crispy around it. Okay,
Just breathe.
yeah,
It's not when I'm making a mess.
yeah, well,
That's what I was telling you before. I wanted
okay.
to. I should have done it that way.
Well, then we'd be waiting on it for a half hour. And you'd still be crying. Okay. Just make sure we got enough grease in there. That sounds really good, Sherry Lynn. I might have to. Now I kind of want that too. Sharon said, me too. Cleaned my glasses. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Sherry Lynn said, luckily I just got 4 dozen eggs from my cousin today. Oh, how nice. I love that. Oh, farm fresh eggs. That's awesome. Okay, let me do that again.
Oh! Dang it. Burned myself.
You okay?
No. Sorry, I'm being temperamental.
It's because he's hungry, y'all.
Yes.
All right. Then I'm going to give this to Heath as well. Let that set up a little bit. And I'll hold this.
That's loud.
Right? All right. I'm going to read a few more comments while I'm waiting for this to heat up here. But you go ahead and start eating yours if you want.
What are you done with that I can get out of the way?
This.
Okay.
All right.
I feel like we did this a lot better. You know why? We cooked it on the stove.
Yeah. And I cooked it all. I don't care. Go right ahead. Eat it while it's hot. Right, y'all?
No, because we do this every single time. It's annoying.
All right. And I never know. See, I turned that back on. That's annoying. Mary T said, pick 3 gorgeous cauliflower today and a yellow zucchini every day. Ooh, I think I like them better than the green. Ooh, that sounds nice. Sounds real nice. What do you have planned for the cauliflower? Are you going to do a cauliflower salad? 22Q Cat said, that's a trend now with the coleslaw. I've been adding the cheese like that for a couple of years now. It's so good. So there's no actual cabbage. It's the cheese is the cabbage.
Oh, wow.
So you shred the cheese and then you add in mayo. It's basically pimento cheese, y'all. But you add in mayo and then your what else do you normally add to a cabbage slaw? Like onions, bell peppers. Sometimes we do jalapenos.
Carrots.
Oh yeah, carrots. And you add all of that in, mix it with the mayo. So no cabbage. The cheese is the cabbage. Different, isn't it?
Yeah.
But to me, that's just pimento cheese.
Right. I don't know if we're going to do it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind making it. It sounds good. Patty said, I'm doing some finalizing on our trip.
Mm-hmm.
Curious, did y'all eat in Astoria, Oregon with there? Any suggestions? Ooh, well, let's take a look. In my mouth, this mouse here, it just sucks. Okay, I'm going to pull up Astoria and see. Yeah, they're calling it a cheese coleslaw. Okay. Let's see.
New rule. Anytime we do quesadillas, we can use the melty cheese. Melty cheese is only for queso.
All right. Huh. I put in Astoria and it's bringing weird things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tag location.
Because it's Facebook. That's what they do.
Okay. Choose a location. Astoria, Oregon. Come on. Delete. Well, maybe if I just put in Oregon. Let's see. Oh.
Uh-huh. By the time you find out, your food's going to be done, though.
Well, no, because this is not heating up correctly. But anyhow, let me
ask you this. Can you pick up this skillet and carry it over there and finish it?
Well, yeah, but by the time that heats up.
Yeah.
Is this under there? Oh, and you move that.
Well, I had to.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's getting there. You know, these hot plates, they're just temperamental.
We should have rethought this recipe for tonight, I mean.
I mean, not done an omelet tonight?
That's what I'm saying. We should have just done a scramble and made it into like tacos. You know, what we've always done. We were trying to do something different.
Right. It will be fine.
I just hate the fact that I'm going to be done eating before you're even done cooking, though.
Well, that's just because the hot plate decided to be cold.
No, but it's a growing trend. People have even commented on that.
No, I know. All right, let's see what's in Oregon. No. Huh.
I know we've been there. But I just don't remember where we ate. I know I
right. No, well. No, that's Colorado. I put it Oregon. It's bringing everything else up.
Everything but.
I know. Well, I wonder if you made a doc over it.
I could have sworn I did.
Let's see. Which trip was it?
Right? That's where you got to narrow it down.
Okay, let's see. All right, HungryHorde.
Or it may have been part of our 50 by 50.
2019 autumn road trip. What was that one?
I don't remember.
Let's see. Oh, that's when we went to Salem and everything. Okay, not that one.
Other side of the country.
Right. So I thought we named it something like West Coast or something.
I thought so too.
Oh, the Oregon Trail. That's what we named it, y'all. Okay. Texas. Okay, now we got to get to there. San Diego.
Because aren't we going to basically revisit a bunch of that when we go next?
It'll be a little different. Hey, San Fran. And Eureka.
Now, mind you, when we did these trips, this is before we had the channel.
Port Orford.
So a lot of this is on my website.
If you went up to Port Orford, well, actually, in McKinleyville, California, it's the world's largest totem pole. Let's see here. Crescent City, Bandon. Okay, Bandon. Bandon's near Astoria. Okay, Port Bandon, Tillamook.
Right.
Oh, here we go. Astoria. The Lewis and Clark Historical Park. Old Things and Objects. Oh, because we didn't eat in Astoria. We ate in Springfield. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Sorry about that, Patty, and everybody else having to wait for me to find all that. Okay, let's see here.
That's when you know you travel too much, you forget where all you gone.
Right? Now it got too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one day we're going to get one of those hot plates that's
the induction burner.
The fancy ones, y'all. Okay, here we go. But I saved it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to start with a good layer of cheese. And get that going. And now I can turn it down. Don't need it to go hot. So this is probably way overcooked for Shada's taste. Normally, I don't let it cook that long.
Well, she also usually doesn't research book reports while she's doing it. It's so good, though.
Yeah, tell everybody what it tastes like. It's
crunchy. It's
crunchy.
Yeah, there's some bits a little bit burnt. I like it, but it's burnt cheese, which is my favorite.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then I wish there was a little bit more hatch seasoning, honestly.
Oh, and I added the hatch to the beef. It's pork.
Mm-hmm. But it's very, very flavorful, though. I just wish it was more, like it was spicier. I could have put some hot sauce on it, just I'm being lazy.
Okay. Yeah.
I saw the lid for this. I don't know where.
It's right here. Okay. And then.
Oh, yeah. That makes a lot easier. Thank you.
There's that. And then let me get. Here's the rest of those roasted hatch. And then did we decide? I'm not buying any more of the roasted, right? We're going to roast our own.
Yeah. Because you're going to see that also in an upcoming video. I'm going to show y'all how I roast my own.
Yeah, he was pretty excited about that. Okay, let me add a little more. All right.
Because the way she usually does it is in the oven, but I actually have a contraption out in the garage I can do actually fire roasted.
Yeah. Okay, let me turn that off. And yeah, move your drink for me a second. And then, did you show my plate or no?
I think I did.
Okay.
I can do it real quick if you want.
Yeah.
Because you're hungry too, right? Is this trash or no?
No, that's more cheese. Look, I got this at Home Goods last week. It's a Royal Staffordshire, and it was only $6.99. And as you see, it's a full-size dinner plate, but it's like got a witch, and she's casting spells, and there's dogs. When I saw the dogs, I was like, well, I have to get it because there's dogs on it.
Right? You got to go back and get about a dozen more. We have a complete set that's all the same.
Really?
Yes. This blended family. You want the?
Can I have a glove?
Yeah. This blended family stuff. It's cute for a while.
Are you putting down my?
I'm not putting it down. We have We have it's almost like we got my parents used to say with their kids, yours, mine, and ours.
Yeah, well, we have like 4 of certain plates.
Yeah.
Like we have 4 of the black ones. We have 4 of the green ones.
Am I just trying to be too fancy when I want a complete matching set? Plates, bowls, dinner plates, salad plates, all that kind of we call it breakfast plates, and the silverware to match.
Silverware to match?
Yeah, because none of our silverware matches.
Oh my gosh.
We have 2 sets of nice knives, but the forks and the spoons from them don't match. So I said it's a blended family. As I said, am I just being too fancy?
A little bit, yeah. I wish I could get that moved a little bit. Okay, and there is my omelet. Oh, it. And then maybe my husband will get me my water too.
Here, take it.
Okay. So tell them or explain to them when you come back. People are going to be like, "Why are you having a quesadilla with your omelet?"
Because it tastes good.
No. What was the reason?
The reason is, that's the first reason. The second, honestly, I don't know. What was the reason?
So the reason he told me to make it, because I was like, I don't think we need to make it. He said, no, because it's good to scoop things up.
Well, that's true, too.
And then he forgets. All right.
I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted tonight. And I'm a little bit perturbed because they didn't turn out correctly.
Oh, they're fine.
You can't even pick it up and eat it like I intended to do.
Mm-hmm.
That melty cheese tastes amazing, but that's all it does is melt.
Mm-hmm. Imagine that.
There's certain foods that are only good for certain
Wow, that is a really good omelet, though.
It really is.
And really nice and cheesy to my preference. And the pork is so tender. Because I know Renee, I don't know if she's in here yet, but Renee was kind of concerned that the pork might be kind of grizzly.
Uh-huh.
Or gristle, have some gristle in it, but when we had it, and even today, it's very tender.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel fancy on my fancy plate.
Right.
And 22Q Cat said, jealous of all of you folks with your gardens and fresh veggies right now. They all look wonderful, right? I am too. I'm like, oh, wow, I love seeing all of the fresh veggies. But here's the thing. It's where I go back to, we all need to live like a walkable community area, because I know I just don't have the green thumb for it. But we need to find some place where we'd all be satisfied. And then we'll have our people who love the garden, right? And they can garden up a storm for everybody.
This is so good, y'all.
Sharon said, I have processed 5 pounds of tomatillos in 2 days.
That
wow.
is awesome.
And the plants are loaded with more soon to be ripe. Wow. Sharon, that's awesome. Faith MDS, hey, welcome back. Said, hey, y'all, happy Friday, everyone. Well, how are you? And welcome back to Lady Fitzader. Said, hey, kids, happy Friday. How are you doing? Sharon said, what is the cook-along? The last weekend of the month is Labor Day weekend, busy weekend. Well, so when we had the July cook-along, everybody that was in the July cook-along, except for, I think, Patty's the only one, but everybody else said the 17th was not a good weekend for them. So, yeah. Oh, so I think we decided on the 24th for everyone. The August 24th. So not the 31st, because, yeah, that's our wedding anniversary. So not going to do it on that day, y'all.
Unless we want to celebrate with them.
So it'll be the 24th. August 24th is the next cook-along. So if you aren't currently a channel member and you want to be part of it, go ahead and join now. And then you get added to the August cook-along. So we're really excited about this dish. I did a teaser in the HH chat the other day. What were you going to say?
You'll see pictures from on Sunday in the my MS Journey. We made a big batch and I ate on it all week.
Yeah, it's going to be really good. So yeah, August 24th, because 17th was out for almost everybody. And then the 31st is our wedding anniversary. So and we already have plans. I thought you'd already made a reservation.
No, we talked about it. Well, we're still back and forth as to where we wanted to go. Because I was also thinking we wanted to go like both restaurants, maybe not the same day, but I don't know. Close. Also, about the same time as our anniversary, we're right in the season. Houston does this one little thing here called Houston Restaurant Weeks.
And it actually started yesterday.
Where all kinds of different restaurants around town put on special menus at reduced prices. And the one I was looking at earlier, but every single one of them, a portion of the funds go to a homeless shelter, isn't it?
No, it goes to Hungry Houston.
That's what it is.
A food bank.
Because like when I looked at it earlier, it was a three-course dinner for $55, but $7 of each meal they sell goes to the donates to that.
Mm-hmm.
But every single one of them is a preset dinner or meal. Some of them do breakfast, some of them do lunch, some of them doing dinner, some are doing all three.
Yeah, and it's different prices depending. Lunch is usually either 25 or 35, right. And the dinners can be 45 or 55 depending on the restaurant. And some restaurants will do specialty upgrades, so they'll say, "Okay, here's your menu option." So it's almost always an appetizer, an entree, and dessert.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing there. And then, but sometimes under the entree, they'll say, or, like they'll list, 3 or 4 different entree options, or they'll have like a 5th one that'll say, like filet mignon with whiskey cream sauce. I don't know what else. Yeah, and it'll say additional $1, however much it is, like $10, if you wanted to do that.
And pre-keto, we went crazy one year, and I think we ate out every single night at one of those restaurants because we were helping. We were donating, to the cause.
Well, it's a cool way, and it's not just in Houston, y'all. Yeah. You probably have a restaurant week in your city. Yeah. So just look up Restaurant Week in your city. Now, a lot of places, and when Houston first started, it was just a week, 1 week, and it's usually some week in August. So look it up because, again, if you do like to go out to eat, this is a way to help your local food bank as well. And it's a great way, like we used it because if it's a highfalutin restaurant.
We've never been to before, but we wanted to go.
Right. But you don't want to spend, $100 or more per person. This way you can kind of sample their menu, at a set price. And you get then an appetizer choice, entree choice, and usually it is desserts. Now, some places will do I guess you would say kind of like alternatives. Mm-hmm. Like they'll say, okay, if you don't want dessert, then, maybe a different side option, or they'll have some kind of dessert like a fruit, like kind of when you were on the cruise ship, right? Be like a fruit medley or something.
But the reason why I was even brought that up is one of the restaurants we really, really like to go to celebrate stuff is it's called Ruggles Black. You probably heard us talk about it or seen pictures and everything about it. That they have a complete total keto menu. Mm-hmm. But they're participating also, and we looked at their menu and some of the stuff looks really, really good. Only downside to that, they only do valet because their location, they're kind of shoehorned into a little area, so they only do valet parking, and they're almost an hour away from us. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whereas that other new joint y'all saw us where they set the pork trompo on fire at the table. We're looking about going back there.
Yeah.
So we're kind of on the fence about where to go.
Yeah. The Ruggles Black we like. I think it's about 45 minutes with traffic. Yeah. But it's It's in the, not downtown, what is it?
Inner
Inner Loop.
Yeah.
But it's basically near downtown Houston. And, you know, it's just really nice. I like it because they do have a full keto menu. So keto appetizers, keto entrees, keto sides, and keto desserts, which is honestly the reason I like it.
Yeah.
And they'd even do a keto coffee.
Right.
And so it's really nice.
It's a very good food, too.
Yeah, everything is exceptional there. And then they also have...
You okay?
Oh, I'll drink. All right, hold on.
Oh, yeah, you want one out of the fridge? You want to get it?
If you don't mind. They also have a paleo menu. So they, you know, it's not just keto. They have a paleo menu for those, you know, that maybe, you know, are just the sparkling water.
Wait, you need to
from
drink.
Aldi.
Yeah, no, but you can show them after you drink.
And then they also have a CBD menu. So if you're, you know, inclined to that, they have those options too.
But while I'm up, I'm going to put the stuff back in the fridge.
But it is really good. The only thing is, since they have and they also do vegan and stuff, but since they have that, they don't actually carry heavy cream, y'all. So that's kind of a downer, right?
Oh, you know what else I got to do now that I'm up? I'm going to use that.
I was thinking take it out of the plastic and put it all in the parchment when you get back. Mary T said that looks great. Oh, thank you. I've got a tri-tip on the grill. Ooh, and chocolate chip cookies for dessert. Ooh, that sounds like a winner, Mary T. We were actually talking about tri-tip right before the live because I was just doing an inventory of our freezer. And how's your freezer looking, Patty? I want to know, how are you getting even better now? Because I know last week you were making real progress. And I said, you know, we still have a tri-tip in there. Would you want to smoke it? And we were talking about how to cook it. But I think you said you want to do it in the air fryer again, right?
That's what we did last time. Thanks for Shauna.
Yeah, because that's how Shauna did it. It turned out that, you know, really well in the air fryer. Patty said he seems to be having one of those nights. When he gets hungry, y'all. Shauna said, give him some food, quick. Laugh out loud. Right now, he'll settle down and he'll start, you know, fading out. Love you, Heath. I'll have to read that when he gets back. A cheese salad. I mean, that's kind of what it sounds. Mary T said, okay, I had to come in. The light is perfect for bird pics. And it's so hot. They are on the fountains. Aw, and a big buck was just here drinking out of the bucket I leave for them. Oh, wow, Mary T. That sounds like a Disney movie. Tweety Q Cat said, oh, I totally misunderstood about the coleslaw. Oops, sounds good, though. All that cheese. Right, no. I know it was the way I was describing it, and it's totally different because when I first saw the TikTok and she was like, oh, I'm doing the cheese slaw trend. I was like, what? And then she showed it and I was like, that's just pimento cheese. Like, that's pimento cheese. But you want to call it a slaw. But okay, sure.
You know what I really want to do, though?
Huh?
I want to follow Matreya's recipe, or the one I saw her making. The one we've ate is that bread she makes.
Oh, I know.
I want to make that, take that tri-tip, and make sandwiches with it.
Okay.
Would that be good?
Yeah.
So I kind of want to wait to make the tri-tip, honestly.
And Patty and Shauna wanted to make sure you're feeling better.
Yes, because
you were. Yeah.
That's what it is. That's all it was. Because how so happened, I don't know if y'all paid attention or saw it enough, last couple weeks, while we were getting ready, while we were talking, greeting everybody, I was having an appetizer of pork rinds and salsa. Well, we don't have any yet. She's going to get some tomorrow at the store.
Mm-hmm.
I have plenty of salsa. I just don't have any pork rinds.
Yeah. So
I didn't have my snacks.
So, and then Shauna was just saying, we love you, Heath.
We love you. Thank you.
And Sharon said, Heath, is that wrap burned?
The what? Yes, it is.
The egg life.
That's why another reason why I'm upset with it. It did not turn out correctly.
Yeah, it's a little burned. That's
no,
okay.
It's not. It's a lot burned.
I was trying to be nice.
I know, but you know me. I'm my own worst critic. You need to go outside, baby. Come here. All right, I'll let you out. Come on. What? And oh my God, tell them the story about how she flipped out on us the other morning.
You tell it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Delilah.
Okay.
So the neighbors to the left of us here, they got really, really bad damage from the storm. Now he wants to go out, but he won't go out for me for whatever reason. But anyways, they got really bad damage. Like her whole shed got tore up. It's been sitting out to the street, waiting for them to come pick up all the heavy trash and everything. Well, it was yesterday, the day before. All right.
It was yesterday.
Yeah. Well, she had to have some repairs done to her roof. Like they re-shingled, I don't know, a whole section of the roof.
I think it was the whole roof was replaced because she said from the last storm, she still had an insurance claim waiting on her roof to be replaced from the last storm.
So when you walk out of our back door here onto our porch, you can see their roof clearly.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the guys were standing there working on it. Delilah lost her mind. She's like, "Oh my goodness, what is that?"
Yeah, she was like at the edge of the deck.
Yeah, she
wouldn't go off the deck. She stood at the edge and just stared at him and was barking
her head off,
just like going nuts. Like she wanted them to know they better not come in our yard.
Because what usually happens every morning, the two of them wake me up or wake us up anyways, and we usually let them out of we have a sliding door off of our bedroom. We let them out to go do business. I run around the house getting everything else ready, getting their food together, making her coffee and whatnot, and they hang out while I'm getting all that done. Mm-hmm. We couldn't do that yesterday because she would not shut up. Oh my goodness, it was so annoying. She was upset. Somebody was looking at her yard.
Yeah, they started at like 6 a.m. Yeah. But I think also I was just concerned that she might try to bust through, or he might try to bust through the fence or something, because they were just like mad. But Sam didn't bark. If you're wondering, he didn't bark or go crazy. He just like stood there at attention, like, oh, well, she's barking, then yeah.
What's going on, big sis?
Right. But he didn't bark, and then I got him in. But you want to tell him what Sam was doing earlier today that I caught him doing?
Oh, I honestly don't remember what he was doing.
The trap.
Oh, so on my smoker, I have a little grease trap, a little bucket that's hanging off. This little turkey was drinking it. But here, before she takes it away from me. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Good boy. Because we a lot of times we'll give them our plates. But Delilah's kind of a bossy one, and she'll run him off. So what I did just now was give him my plate now where she ran him off. Mm. We can give Delilah her plate whenever we're done. What's wrong?
And there's tons of shells.
Oh.
Somebody didn't get the shells out.
Mm. Here, put them on here if you find them. Because I picked them out, I thought.
No, they're like the last 2 bites with nothing but shells in it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Do you want to eat it? I know.
I'm full, but I will. I don't even see them.
Well, because they're mixed in.
Onions, right?
Right.
Well, some means we can't give it to them.
Right. Shauna said, melty cheese. Yum. Mm-hmm.
It tastes really, really good, but it works awful for making quesadillas.
Yeah, because it just goes everywhere. Mary T said, I remember having a lot of fun in Astoria every time I've been there, but can't think of a particular place we ate at. Don't miss the tower. Climb to the top. Nice.
Well, Shelly, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
We still have that meat. Do you want to make another one?
No, I'm full.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. I wouldn't even eat that. I would give that to the dog. Oh, okay.
It tastes good to me, though. I like burnt cheese.
Okay. Patty said, I have a Hurricane Ron's on the agenda to eat at for now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Shada said, usually I do a scramble. Yeah. Scrambles are a lot easier to do, y'all.
Yes, they is.
Shada said, my craft ladies group is meeting tomorrow, and my friend promised me naked ribs so I can bring my own barbecue sauce. Oh,
Nice.
how fun. That'll be so much fun tomorrow. Starting off your birthday month correctly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shada said, I looked all through my home goods for your cauldron. I couldn't find one either. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for looking. That would have been fun, huh? If you had found it. I'm going to tell you all something. And I know that they get stuff every week or whatever their shipment date, so they're constantly getting new stuff. And I was watching Jade the Libra, and she was like, oh, I'm going to go to Home, like, we're going to Home Goods every single day. And I'm like, you know, after that one visit, it was so overstimulated, is what Renee said. And it was so overstimulating. I'm happy. I mean, would I like the cauldron? Yeah. Do I need it? No. Is it worth going to Home Goods again? There's nothing at Home Goods that's worth going again. Like, I had such a headache when I left there, and I like never get headaches, but I had a horrible headache after I left there, and it took all day before the headache finally went away.
Which one did you go to?
The one in the Woodlands.
Why? You say there's one right over here in 1960?
No, it's an Humble.
Okay. I'll say I'll go look for you if you want.
That's all right. It's a mess. Haven't you been in there before? Mm-hmm. No. Oh, there's no. Well, I can't say there's exactly no rhyme or reason. There's somewhat of a rhyme and reason, but you would hate it. As frustrated as I got, you would probably have an anxiety attack.
The way you described it, almost like you're looking at stuff like Goodwill.
Yeah, it's kind of like Goodwill. I mean, maybe a little more organization, you know,
more
like
organizing Goodwill. That's crazy.
Well, there'll be a place where there's clothes, and then you kind of be like, oh, well, this is mostly kitchen goods. This is mostly bathroom. You know, like they kind of get it, but that cauldron, I have no idea where, because I looked at all their cast iron and their pots and pans, and I didn't see it there. So I checked all of the tables or the aisles as well.
Not a shell one.
I got all 3 bites of it. But I wouldn't give them that plate because I don't want them to scratch it.
Okay.
My high dollar plate, y'all, $6.99. But anyways, no, I wouldn't want to put you through that going to Home Goods because it's a mess.
Well, what if we get the cauldron that way?
Again, I'm not worried about it.
Okay. The thrill is gone.
Well, it's just, to me, it's not worth the hassle. Ugh. Shada said, don't be bougie. It tastes good anyway.
Oh, I love the cheese. You just have to use it for the correct application. That's it.
Dwayne TQ Cat said, look at Heath getting all bougie with his dinnerware. Because when you were saying everything, the silverware has to match the dining. I mean, who are we? The Rockefellers?
I'm just saying it'd be nice. Because I'm sure when you bought these, I bet you there's a matching silverware, the rest of it, like the knives, the spoons and forks and stuff that goes with it.
Maybe.
Because then all the handles are all the same and everything. But also I thought that too, because my mom got me a set of these too, but the wooden handle, they look pretty nice. But they're just sitting in storage because we don't have room in the drawer because we have all these.
But also the knives that are the butter knives that have the black handle.
You have those too.
I have the matching spoons and forks, but you don't like them
because they're weird.
So we have a whole matching set there, and you're like, ooh.
But they're not a matching set because they don't match the plates. They don't make the silver.
They match the black plates I have.
Oh, yeah, but I don't like those because they don't fit underneath the scotch. See, they have to be just right.
Bougie is right. So yeah, because I think that was a gift I got from my mom and grandma, and it was the matching black plates, black bowls, and the silverware.
You're bougie because you know what my parents got me for my first set? all their hand-me-down broken stuff.
Oh, this wasn't my first set. I can't remember what they got it for me for. Maybe it was for when I got the house. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, it was all matching there.
You know, mine did. My grandparents gave me a matching set, but all theirs said Tupperware on them.
Sharon said 24th looks good for here. Put it on my calendar now. Awesome.
I really think you're going to dig the recipe too. Because what's going to happen, we're going to cook it tomorrow night. We already took some photos of it. We've done a practice run. But we're going to shoot the actual video tomorrow night. But I don't know exactly when we're releasing it, though. Because it's going to be channel members only, obviously.
Yeah.
But when are we going to release it?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're asking a lot.
I don't mind sitting and editing it Sunday, though.
Yeah. No.
What?
Lakin. Shauna said, not the 24th. I thought you said you could do it. Sad my nephew's birthday, and he's going to be here for another wrestling match on his birthday. Oh, I think when we had the July cook-along, you must not have known at the time. Because I think you just told us the 17th wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, Shauna.
Well, tell your cousin, or was it nephew?
Yeah,
he needs
nephew.
to rebook that. Tell his promoter they do that another day.
They need to move it to the 17th.
Yes.
Mary T said, we have a food co-op. You order online and pick up once a week. They have meat, cheese, veggies, salmon, salad greens, eggs, you name it. Oh,
That's
how
awesome.
nice.
That's awesome.
I supposedly they used to have food co-ops when I was like a kid, because my mom said she remembered paying for that. She said it was actually pretty cheap and it was all, local.
Mm-hmm.
But when I looked into it now, we don't really have it anymore.
All right. And the closest thing I can think of we do, there's that one church around the corner over here, but they always do giveaways, though, aren't they?
No, well, that's supposed to be food for the needy.
Yeah.
Needy.
Now, that's the closest thing we have that I can think of, though.
Yeah, that's not exactly a co-op.
Yeah.
But the closest thing I think would be like if you wanted to go to the farmer's market, you kind of do it yourself.
Right.
But that's nice if you have that.
That's very nice.
Melissa K, hey,
howdy.
Said I have some nice sets of dishes for when I have guests.
That's what I was wanting to do.
Sometimes it's nice to feel fancy. I have a lot of cheap, adorable things for everyday use, so I don't get mad when Adrian and the dogs ruin them, right?
See, but I'm saying that, but how often do we entertain?
I know, right? And I'm to it. Like for me, like my nice plate here and stuff, I'm using my nice stuff.
Because when we did entertain, remember we had everybody over for the barbecue? We gave it all to them on paper plates.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
so you're
plasticware.
You're entertaining. It goes from nobody to 60 people. Huh?
Right, basically. So I'm saying the stuff I'm worrying about.
22Q Cat said, oh, yes, we have Devour Indie here in my area, which sounds like the dinners you're talking about in the area. Tons of restaurants participating. It's pretty awesome. And they also do it for the food bank too, Lynn? That sounds good. I like the name Devour.
It'll be really cool though.
Huh.
If we could time it right when we're on these road trips, we land somewhere. We go somewhere while that's happening. And so we get to try that at all these different restaurants.
But most of them are doing it in August and September.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. It would be cool though.
Yeah, that would be. Renee's here. Hey, said Hola Horde. Happy Friday. Sorry I'm late. Had to help a coworker move some stuff. I'll watch the replay later. How's Din? How was Din?
Guessing no. The omelet was amazing. The quesadilla is not so much.
Yeah, and we did, and you didn't see it earlier, Renee, but we do have some hatch chili powder. So I added that to the pork mixture. So I know you have the pork carnitas in the hatch, but definitely add some more hatch chili to it.
Yes.
Shauna said, laugh out loud. When I lived in Los Angeles, went to an evening event with my friend, got little Fuchsia Ford Escort valet parked at the Beverly Wilshire hoity-toity hotel. It was so that is awesome. You're like, you pull up in your little Ford Escort.
That's
they're
awesome.
like, alrighty, at least you knew. Well, they're not going to take this for a joyride.
What if they do? That's going to be Instagram.
Right. That's awesome.
You know what's really good about tonight's dinner, though?
Full.
So it hits the mark.
Well, thank goodness. Renee said, a young couple is now long-term renting the little house on the side of me. Oh, the young girl said, my lady in my window is creepy and that she's going to be scared when I put up my 12-footer.
Aw.
Okay.
Well, just have to learn.
Is creepy. And she's going to be scared. Oh, my goodness.
Well, at least she knows what to look forward to.
Right?
And then, you know what you need to tell her? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Right. You're going to be like, oh, just wait.
And for my next trick.
I know. Especially when you get the light to glow up on the lady in the window.
And then you say, like, well, are you saying you don't want to come over when we tell ghost stories?
Right? You should say, oh, don't come into my house. Also,
I'm haunted.
Right? Also, Renee, I don't know if you had a chance yet, but I sent you a link earlier to Spirit Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
So again, I was watching Chris the Girl and Tampa J, and they went to the flagship on opening day. Get this, that's crazy, y'all. So they went on opening day, which was August 1st. So Spirit's officially open now. And at a closed warehouse near you, right? But anyways, They got there at 7 a.m, right? Because they wanted to be like, you know, to actually go in a fully stocked Spirit and everything and see it fresh. When they got there at 7 a.m., the line was already way down.
Wow.
So they had to keep walking. They were like, okay, where's this end? Where does this end? Where does this end? But they really put on a big party. Like outside Spirit, they had a big tent set up with chairs and refreshments so people could cool off. And then they also had like a whole, their theme this year is carnival, like carnival, but it's carn-evil together. So they actually had like carnival stuff outside, like blow up different things on all of the carnival type theme. Nice. So people could be entertained with that until they had, because the store didn't open till 10 or whenever Spirit Halloween opens. So everybody's waiting. They found out that people who got like the first 10 had actually been camping out since Tuesday.
Wow.
But the store said no camp out, but there was a park across the street and that's where they were all camping. But anyway, so they got there at 7 a.m., got in line. Tell me guess what number you think they were getting there at 7 a.m. They obviously weren't in the first 10. I'll tell you that.
103.
Put your guess now. We'll see how this goes. Melissa K said our restaurant week is in June. Oh, okay. We mean to do it every year, but haven't yet. This year, we just come back from vacation and had to go to California for a funeral. Oh, I'm sorry. The following week, so couldn't justify it. Yeah, because it is still pricey, right?
And I don't know how well it's going to work doing it keto. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why that's kind of the reason we stopped doing it so much, because we're keto. Is it, you know, like most of the time we weren't going to get a dessert or the options weren't all there.
And if you don't get the dessert, they don't give you any kind of discount.
Right, you don't get a discount. But yeah, so it's still kind of pricey, but I think it's like, if there's a place you've been wanting to go, that's kind of a good option. Patty said, still eating out of the freezer, but I'm not sure if we're going to get it all gone or not, but it'll definitely be way low. That's awesome. Well, you know what? It's okay if it's not all gone, because when you get back, you're going to need some stuff, right? And then just do that trick where you put a cup of water, like a little plastic cup. You don't want to do glass. Put that in there. Once the water freezes, then put your quarter or your nickel on top. And then that way you'll know when you come back if for some reason the power went out. Renee said she also saw those cats on the back of my house. It was tried to call the orange one over. No, ma'am. They stayed there. Their little room windows are open without screens. Oh, no. How old are these people?
You tell them, mind your business.
Yeah, don't be trying to get my animals. Renee said, Heath, if you got the bucket of pork rinds at Sam's, you wouldn't have that problem. Really, Renee? You think that's true? Have you met my husband?
No. Remember, she bought us 2 of them, and they lasted us a while. I was thinking about that, actually. But for $2 a bag at H-E-B, or less than, it's just a better buy.
Well, and I think part of it is this week, it seems like every day for lunch, you were having pork rinds with your lunch.
Yeah.
And normally you don't do that.
Right.
So he's just been pork rind crazy. But yeah, that I'll have to look at that for next. I think we're going to Sam's next week.
Yes.
I think we'll be going to Sam's next Saturday. But I'm not going to Sam's tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow.
And then I was thinking too, I'm just going to take this out in the yard and shake it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we'll come in. We've got to wash this towel anyways.
Let's see here. Oh, Renee said, Devara, light your black stove grease trap. Yeah, so that's what Sam was doing earlier today.
But that was for the smoker, not the Blackstone, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Same principle.
Yeah, the smoker. I went out there because it's at the perfect height, but he's never bothered it before, y'all. Like 2 years now, and he's never gone after it at all. I go out there, and he's trying to guzzle it out of that. It's like a little bucket by the smoker, and he's trying to guzzle it, and I'm like, no, stop. So I had to basically pull him away from it. And then, of course, he's coughing and everything. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, great. Now what's going to happen later? Because I don't know how much he'd actually drank.
Right.
Because I think I caught him pretty soon. But he had it on his nose. And so I had to put aluminum foil over it so he would leave it alone. And then he kept wanting to go back out there because he was still thinking, ooh, I'm going to get some more of that. And then he goes out there and he sees the aluminum foil and he sniffs at it. And he's like,
he's like mad.
From the eggs on the omelet, she said the shells. So yeah, whenever I made the omelet, it had a little bit of shell in it.
It was shells for Shelly.
Let's see here. Shauna said, you just need to fold up the edges. Oh, she's saying, to fold it up better? Yeah. Maybe.
They're not big enough. They're not pliable enough to do that, though.
Sharon said, extra calcium for Heath now, right? Well, apparently I got it. Or he just didn't taste it. That's probably more probable because I think I chew my food a little bit more than you do.
Sometimes.
I feel like you just do a lot of swallowing. But I think I chew a lot more. But anyhow, Shauna said, yes. So I've tried to do it enthusiastically. Renee said, my one home goods trip was a reminder of why I never go there. I had to decompress in my car for one little item. Yes, that is exactly how I was, Renee. Like I left there, and normally I like the radio on in the car. So I like to listen to music, but
that was even too much.
Yeah, I had to turn the radio off, and I had to even get out of that parking lot. I went the very next parking lot. Our shopping center was World Market. I went over there, got a spot right under a tree, and I just like sat there and was like, okay, let's just like that was, and my head was like, my head hurt so bad. And again, like I can't even remember the last time I got a headache, but it hurt so bad after that I mean, I was just like,
what happened to drive you nuts? What was it? Was it kids crying and screaming and stuff, or what?
It's loud. The intercom at the front, they keep calling out, register 8 is ready, register 9 is ready. Like they keep doing that, and that you hear that. Then everybody, like there was a lot of kids. They're screaming and they're running, and the aisles are narrow.
And you're talking about wanting to go to a concert.
Right. And there was just a lot because there's so much to see. Like a lot of times you have to actually move stuff in order to see whatever's there.
It's like a treasure hunt.
It is. And And so, yeah, and it's just so busy. And there's just people everywhere. And when there's a lot of people, you know how you are. If somebody's nearby, you're like, if we go grocery shopping together, y'all, like I, look at things as I grocery shop, and he will be like, okay. And then he's looking, but then he gets nervous because somebody else might be on the same aisle. So then he runs off. Oh, there was some at the top. Okay. He runs off, and then he'll circle back to me. And he's doing that the whole time. He's running in circles. He'll move the cart over here and circle back. And y'all who've gone with us, you know, Renee knows. I don't know, Shauna, if you shopped with Shauna.
That's how I keep my steps in.
Oh, he gets his steps in because I'm like, goodness. But yeah, and so I could not even imagine you at Home Goods because your anxiety would be off the charts. Because, I mean, as soon as you saw it, because you'd be like, oh, I'm looking for this item. But then somebody would come right behind you and you'd be like, oh, I got to move. And then you'd be like, oh, I got to go back.
Because a lot of times, too, she's not joking. I'll be walking down an aisle in the grocery store. I need to go down aisle 7. There's 3 people on that aisle. I'll go down to aisle 8 and turn around and come back to it.
Yeah, but he's going to go to Home Goods.
I've never been. I need to know. It could be a one and done.
Shauna said, I couldn't go every single day. It gets so overwhelming and claustrophobic.
How do you imagine the folks deal with that actually work there, though?
Oh, I know. They're so nice, too, because you'll be walking, they'll say, hope you're having a great day. I'm like, oh, you're so chipper.
It sounds like one of those deals, my pleasure.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A thing. But yeah, they're so friendly when they work there. But yeah, every single day. Now, one thing is Jade usually tries to get there right when they open. And maybe it is a little bit better if you.
That's an idea. It's going to be up early anyways.
Yeah, if you get there as soon as they open. But otherwise,
no thank you.
Shauna said, currently I'm cheering on my Instacart shopper. All right.
And I'm going to take it over to the sink in a little bit and actually wash it.
Oh, okay.
I'm knocking off all the stuff.
The meat sitter said, and all the people in the aisles and kids running and crying, Heath could be tripping and freaking out in the overcrowded aisles. Right.
Never mind.
When I say the aisles are small and everything is everywhere. And I mean, like
I get upset even going to like the dollar store.
Oh, this is 10 times worse.
Okay, never mind that.
At least.
Never mind. What cauldron? You can do good, but just looking at it online.
Shauna said, woohoo, go Instacart, Felipe. Just need my mustard and beef bone broth.
Now they put that all in one thing? That's kind of crazy. You have it all in one package. Mustard and bone broth? You okay?
Renee said, I do want the Skelly silverware I saw in Home Goods videos, forks and spoon sets. And I looked when I went and I didn't see them. They're probably with the cauldron.
All right.
Melissa K said, I like Home Goods as long as I'm not in a hurry. It's like a treasure hunt. It is like a treasure hunt. But yeah. Yeah, you can't be in a hurry. That's for sure.
You'll be really awesome, though. Let's say I do decide to go.
Okay.
I'll get up. I'll be like one of the first ones to walk in. First thing I do when I walk in is walk right up to that cauldron.
Okay.
I'm putting it out.
And the silverware.
Okay. Oh, now you're adding to it. I don't know if I want to go now.
Oh.
You ruined it.
Oh, I know. That's what you're waiting on. Sharon said, we still have the same flatware my parents got us for our wedding gift 40 years ago.
So do I.
That's awesome. You had a wedding gift 40 years ago?
No, but I still have some silverware and stuff from back then. It's in the box in the pantry.
Yeah. But Sharon's probably using hers.
All right. I'm using mine too. It's
Isn't
in the
that
box
nice?
down.
Because that's what, when it comes to silverware and stuff, it kind of one and done, right? You don't need to.
That's true.
Keep buying it. Except, then you have something like where forks disappear. Like, how do we go through so many forks?
I don't know. And why do we have so many with the tines are bent? I don't know.
Shauna said, I think I forgot or didn't know yet. Oh, yeah. I don't think you knew yet.
Yeah.
Mary T said, have you ever noticed my plates with the fruit and flowers? It's
Yes.
my mom's everyday china I inherited.
Wow,
Oh,
that's awesome.
it's well over 50 years old and we use it all the time. That's so awesome.
That's really awesome.
Shauna said, although I am meeting up with him for breakfast and we're having a thing on Sunday, so I might be able to beg off. We shall see. We'll do.
And let me ask you
Family's
this.
important, Shauna.
Aren't they taping it so you can watch it later?
Yeah,
know.
but you want your family
But at
there.
the same token, she can go back and watch ours later too.
Well, not on the cook along, but yeah, your family's important. You know, Heath is just teasing.
I bet you there's an option we can record it though.
Well, yeah.
Especially for Shauna, we can do that.
Renee said, Heath, where are y'all going to store an extra set of fancy dishes?
Oh, I got places. I only got a small house, and we could, I don't know.
Mary T said, we also have a 2-day-a-week farmer's market, but in this heat, you have to go first thing in the morning. I prefer the co-op. Oh, right. Well, yeah, that's how I feel too with our farmer's market. One day I was like, well, I could go there after. I was like, ooh, that'll be like 10:30. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, because the farmer's market's only 8 to noon, isn't it?
I think it's 9 to noon.
Yeah.
Maybe it's 8 during the summer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that even sounds hot.
Yeah. Usually I'll get there around 8:30.
Yeah.
And even though I think it technically doesn't start till everybody's usually set up. But honestly, I don't feel like going to it either. I'm like, it might be better, but you know what? HEB's air conditioned.
The only bonus to go in there, honestly, that I find, there's only two booths or whatever that I really want from there. That we want stuff from. The Dapper Goat cheese.
Yeah.
And then the duck eggs. That's the only two. That's the only two ones I really care about.
Well, I like the people that have the spicy peppers, but he's not even going to be there tomorrow.
Right. That's one cool thing too. They do have a website, and it'll show like a listing of who all is actually going to be there.
Yeah.
But even at that, though, whenever you go visit them, you don't know exactly what all they're going to have. They don't have a list out for that.
Well, Rain Song has been putting out a list. When he
cool.
goes, he'll say, because that's how I know he has all the chocolate hobs and stuff.
That's when you're going to
go. Right. And some of them, not all of them, I would say maybe just a handful will say, like there's a pie lady and she'll say, these are the pies I'm having. There's a jam that she does, no sugar added jams.
That's cool. Well,
and she'll put what ones.
I think, or maybe 4 coffee shops in there too, though.
Yeah.
You like going to visit those.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the last time I went, there I only saw like 2 of them. I didn't. Well, I might have only been one that had actual coffee. The other one I'd gone to before wasn't there.
Oh wow.
The meat sitter said, I use my fancy stuff because I like to see them often, not just store. Right. I like to. It makes the meal better, right? When you have a fancy plate.
The only fancy things we don't use is the knife set my mother got us, only because we don't have room in the drawer for it because we have ours in there already. It's nothing against the one she got us. We just don't have room for it.
Yeah. Renee said, noted, I've been buying that hatch powder a couple years now. They sell it year round at HEB. Oh, well, this is one I got at Sprouts on their discount. I think I only paid 99 cents for it, but I definitely add it to the pork because it needed it. Oh, yeah. And she has tickets to see Long Legs at 1:20 tomorrow and Deadpool at 3:20.
Good. Tell us about Long Legs and let us know if we should go get it or not. Or go see it.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one with, what's his name?
Yeah.
Yes, it is with what's his name.
Mm-hmm. But
Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought we're not going to go to the movies again. But
watch it at home.
Yeah, we'll wait till it comes out.
Okay.
And then she said also a night market in Corpus I may check out. How fun!
Nice.
Let me know what's cool at the night market. Renee said, I haven't watched the Spirit video yet. Oh, it was just a link I thought I sent you. Oh, yeah. This is what I was going to tell you about that. Sorry, I got sidetracked. So they went and they were showing a lot of the animatronics, and they have some really cool ones. But one of them, like Renee hates clowns, if y'all didn't already know that. So remember, her birthday's on Halloween, so make sure your card has a big old clown on it. And clowns, you know, like, they're not my favorite thing, but I'm not, like, scared of them. Like, if they're, you know, somebody sent me a clown, I'm not going to freak out or anything. But buy a clown figurine, you know. But what I thought was scarier than the clowns, and they even have the Terrorizer. Did you see, or Tormentor or Terrorizer? Did you see that movie, Renee? But anyways, they have that one, and this is scarier to me. It's called Bobby Strings.
They're like marionettes or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's like oversized, like Pinocchio on the strings, but the voice and everything when he says, I was like, nope, don't even, nope, that I couldn't even have that in my house. It's too creepy for that. But they have a whole lot of home decor now, and so Chris, the girl, was showing a lot of it. And I don't know, I didn't think, like, she even said some of the things she found were cheaper than Joann's.
Wow.
And yeah, some of the things that she was showing, I was like, I mean, that's about the going rate for it. Like, I think the Chucky head planter, I think she said those were like 20 or 25, I believe. And some of the others, and I was like, I mean, that's about the going rate if you're going to use like a Chucky or Michael Myers or you know, those different ones, if they're going to use that actual one.
Right.
But I might go there to see, because she was impressed too. She goes, they've really upped their game on home decor, because, you know, it's mostly, I always went like for costumes and their animatronics. But yeah, some of their animatronics, like big on the clowns, since it's a carnival. So you might not go at all, Renee, because I don't know if you get past the front door. And she said they've always been so expensive. So yeah, a lot of this stuff I was like, that seems high, but some of the home decor stuff did not seem high to me. Oh, now we're back to what number were they? Sean, I guess 75.
For what?
So Chris, the girl, and Tampa J, they got there at 7 a.m. to get in line. And I said they walked and walked and walked to try to find the end of the line. Like it was forever long. And the people who were like the first 10 had been camping out since Tuesday.
Wow.
And they got there yesterday, August 1st at 7 a.m. So on Thursday. Renee said 110. Nope. Mary T said 1,000. Getting warm there. Shauna said 525,600.
And one.
Just kidding. She said, I was singing the song, right? She says, okay, going mobile while I get my groceries. Well, I'm glad Felipe came in for you. Renee said, the bucket at Sam's is not even $6. Okay, well, I'll look at it. I honestly just forget it, you know, because I don't go in Sam's. I only do pickup.
It's not stuff she eats, so she doesn't think about it.
Sharon said, Heath, easy way to clean the mini George. Heat it up and place some wet paper towels, and it'll just steam the food off.
I know. I just haven't.
Okay. Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, though. Thank you.
See, Sharon, that's why we need you here, because you know how to get everything nice and clean.
Right.
Renee said, okay, I lied. 16 ounces is $6.98. Still lasts forever. Buy two so you don't run out. Keep a back stock. Okay, so it's $7, but it's 16 ounces. What are the ones at H-E-B? Let's see. Then I could do the math for us. I downloaded a new app this week. I forget what it was. Oh, 5 stars, where certain places you get bonus points. But anyways, I downloaded it. And so now all my apps are out of order. Okay, so it's 5 ounces for $1.98, which is 40 cents an ounce. And you said yours is 16 ounces for $6.98. Divided by 16. Ooh, that's 43 cents. So that's higher. Let's see. Divided by, let me just double check my math. Oh, so that's why I haven't done it, because I must have done the math before. So it's actually cheaper at HEB. Because HEB is 40 cents an ounce and Sam's is 43.
And a lot of times too, it's at HEB they'll buy one get one free too sometimes.
Well, or it's been lately, the one is buy two get $1 off or $1.50 off. Yeah. So then we try to buy like 6 of them at that time.
At least.
Yeah. But even at full price of $1.98, that's not too bad.
No. And they're clean for like about them too.
Yeah. Sharon said that was a head and eye roll. And Renee said a lot of swallowing, huh, Heath?
Somebody did.
What are you talking about? Marie said, well, he did mention crunches in his omelet and scramble. That's true, you did.
I said what? Oh, crunches?
Yeah, you said it was
but that
crunchy.
was in mine, though. That was in mine.
She said,
I thought you said crutches like you were using them to walk.
Oh,
I was like, what?
Marie said the noise and lighting in big box stores give me mega migraines. Oh,
yes.
I wonder if that's it, because again, I don't do a lot of shopping other than grocery stores. So I wonder if it's
the last couple of days you were going to have really bad migraine. You said your head hurt. You said
on Saturday after it was like as I was walking out of Home Goods, it just like and that was awful. Thank you. Renee said, smash that thumbs up, y'all. Yes, please do. Make sure if you're using your phone, just X out of the chat and then hit the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you. What?
Well, Delilah was laying right here. Now I don't see her. I was looking to see if she needed to come back in.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Marie said, need to wear earplugs, brim hat, and sunglasses in those type of stores. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh. Or like even with Sam's, I do the pickup. So if they have pickup, that's always an option. Renee said, Heath.
Yo.
Imagine that haunted house we went to with all the obstacles and people and your unsteady gait. Remember that?
Yeah, but at least when I go to Home Goods, I was thinking I'll at least be able to get a cart to walk around with or something.
She said, that's Home Goods only fully lit with the screaming included. Wow. And I would say, yes, you would have a cart, but you're going to find it hard to navigate with your cart.
Well, yeah.
And I wonder what happens if you accidentally break something.
Will they even notice?
Everybody else just puts it back on the shelf. Shauna said, okay, all done. It's some queso taco soup with chicharrones. Oh, yummy. Shelly for the card comment. She gave me dirty looks for the card comment. That, you know why I do that?
Because you like making fun of me?
What does that have to do with telling everybody to send her a clown card?
Oh.
No, it's because, y'all, if I'm backing up the car and she's in the vehicle with me, she always bangs the door to make it sound like I hit something.
You mess with a bull.
So guess what? You get clown cards. Shauna said, I'm not scared of clowns. They are just evil and I don't like them. They're just evil. Patty said, I'm going to the farmer's market in the morning. Ooh, going for okra, squash, zucchini, eggs, then stopping by Aldi for heavy cream. That's my entire grocery list for the week.
Wow. Because she's eating out of the freezer.
Right.
That's
wow. Think of all the money you're saving too, right? That's really helping, to cut costs down.
Right.
So you have more to spend on your trip. Right? But that's awesome. Oops.
I'm jealous of their crypto. Sounds fun.
I know. Marie said there are like 4 more of those Terrifier clown movies. I've watched them all with my younger son.
Oh, wow.
Okay, because I've never seen it. So because they have the Terrifier, so I don't know which one it is. But anyways, they have the Terrifier clown. It was like black and white colors. And then they sold separately. They said, buy the blood to make it real. And where you splattered the blood all over the clown and stuff.
This is corny.
Right? But they were impressed with it. But I was like, oh. But they had a lot of jump scare animatronics.
Oh, wow.
And even a couple of them, like, they actually got scared. They were like, ah. Wow. There's one that is looks like a little girl. And all of a sudden, she jumps out at you.
Oh, no. Oh no!
And then, of course, they had a jumping spider. That makes sense. And then they had a couple other like scary figures that did stuff like that. So it was fun to look at. Yeah. But
when you're watching a video of it,
right? Watching a video because that place sounded loud too. And, oh yeah. So the number getting there at 7 a.m. They ended up being number 1202 and 1203. Wow. 1,200 person.
And there's more behind them too.
Oh, yeah. So they finally got in. So whatever time it opened at 9 or 10. But they said the good thing is once they went through the initial line, they got a
place marker or something?
No.
Lanyard
with the number on it. And so that way, then you could come back when it's roughly your time. Yeah, because they didn't want people to feel like they had to stay there. But they did have the tent and all the other stuff. So they actually went back to their hotel, and then came back. So they would just come back and check and see, how long it was going to be. But yeah, since they were 1,200, I don't think they got in until like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. Well, basically 1,200 people had to go through and shop before them. So they went through.
Was there anything left?
No, there actually was. Oh, you know what? Does anybody remember the movie Mars Attacks?
Yeah.
Remember, I thought it was very, very corny.
Yeah, that's probably why I didn't like it. Or I never saw it, but I saw the previews. I was like, meh, whatever.
But they have remember the Mars guy that it was like a glass dome over it. They had that as an animatronic this year. And when they went through, there was only 1 box of them left, but they were looking through all kinds of stuff. But there was like 1 or 2 items they were going to get, but the line was so long to check out. Like they actually had a person, a store employee with a flag that said line ends here. Wow. That was then directing them through. And so when they went to ask, like, remember the line you had to go through, Renee, for Home Goods? Worse than that. So they asked, well, about how long? And they said, well, from this point, it's about an hour to stand in line. Wow. To check out.
Just to buy tchotchke.
Right. Just to buy something. Well, and then when they left, they were calling like numbers 1,400 and stuff. Or no, I think 2,000. Because I was like, wow, they had over 2,000 people the first day. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, people were standing in line to check out. So you stood in line to go shopping. Anyhow.
It's like going to, what's that other one? You have to go through everything, the whole store to get out. What is it called?
IKEA.
Yeah, it's like going there almost, but worse.
Renee said cheaper by 3 cents an ounce. An ounce, 3 cents an ounce, Renee. That adds up. Plus, I like the tight, closing lid to keep them fresh longer. Right, that's true.
That's true.
That is. So that's actually, go ahead.
It's also, I like using the bucket afterwards to throw stuff away and everything in it.
So that's 48 cents less expensive. And that's at full price. So it's even a bigger savings when they have the bags 2 for $3 at the HB.
Yeah.
But I know the bucket's good, but it's also when you buy the individual bags, I feel like they don't go stale.
Correct. As quick.
Well, I mean, other brands we've had before seem like they go stale really quick, but the HEB one, it doesn't seem like it goes stale. And once you open it, if you don't eat it within a week, but you typically, when you open a bag, you're done with it within the week.
Right.
And that's also why I don't buy like a whole bunch at once. I'll buy 1 or 2 bags every weekend. I know. Renee said, I would never do something so immature in the car.
More than once, anyways.
Right. Shauna said, that would be a nope from me. Renee said, I do hate clowns, but I go see the It movies. Oh, that's right, you do. Because they're truly scary. The Terrifier movies were just way too cheesy that I couldn't bear to complete the movie. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know what it was. He just went on and on, it's the Terrifier from the Terrifier. Ooh, that's kind of creepy. And I was like, okay, what? And then because they were talking about all the gore, and I was like, oh, okay, that's probably why I didn't want to go see it.
All right.
So, okay. So it wasn't actually scary. It was just a campy gore movie. Yeah. Shauna said, my sleep time doesn't go well with horror movies, right?
I guess it's easy for me to watch them because I honestly don't think anyways. I don't dream.
I know.
I don't remember, like, if I did dream, I don't remember it when I wake up. Not really.
Wow. Renee said, I think Pennywise got even creepier looking with each movie. Yeah, I think so too. Sharon said, I'm not a scary movie fan after growing up. Oh, yeah. What? Sorry, wasn't wanting to click. Marie said, thought you were going to say killer clouds from outer space.
I never saw that either.
I didn't see that one either. I just remember Mars Attacks because did you used to do this, back when there wasn't 5 million streaming services? Like I would at the TV, right? Your basic channels that you get on TV.
The big 3.
Right. And then, but late at night, like after midnight or something, like if you couldn't sleep and it was after midnight, they would play like these really crappy old movies. And that's how I would see a lot of these like really crappy movies. So one time they had Mars Attacks, and maybe that's why I remember it, because I was watching it in the middle of the night and I'm like, this is like.
You know what's really bad about that too?
Ugh.
You were watching it on normal TV.
Yeah.
So not only was it a bad movie, but it was also edited.
Yeah, it probably was edited. Renee said, I won't even go stand in line for Black Friday sales. Right? Exactly. I mean, when Cyber Monday became a thing, that's more my speed.
We don't even like standing in line for barbecue.
I know.
We only go to areas or the restaurants that have reservations. I don't like standing in line. Or my 2 favorite barbecue joints, you have a ticket so you don't have to stand in line.
Right. Mary T said, no thanks. We had to go into town today. All the dang tourists are here. Market was on. People everywhere. I can't handle it anymore. I'm a country bumpkin. Right. I think, well, and maybe it's just something that as you get older too, that you're just like, oh.
What do you say sometimes? That's enough peopling for today?
Yes. And
she's like, I'll work at home for a reason.
I was watching one YouTuber and she was like, she went to some convention, right? Like, Betrayal freaking loves them. And after day 2 of the convention, she was just like, oh my gosh. She goes, there's just so much going on today. My friend and I, we just had to come back to the room and just like, we couldn't even talk to each other anymore.
Remember, you get that away sometimes with some of the keto events too.
Oh yeah. She was just like, we didn't even say a word to each other. We both lay down on, our respective beds and just laid there in peace and just tried to like calm down and de-people. And I was like, yeah, because keto events, like, I'm like, okay, it's time to go to the room now because I just need my time, Yeah, it gets a little much. Shauna said, I'm glad I hardly watch TV anymore. It gets exhausting in the fall, needed to fast forward the scary movie commercials. Right? Oh, that's true. Because they do post. I forget all about that, y'all. I can't remember.
We don't watch commercials.
Yeah, the last time we watched any TV with commercials when we were at the hotel.
And that was horrible.
Right. And I was like, gosh, this seems weird.
It just drives me nuts when we're watching YouTube and get all the
commercials.
Or even the reels on Facebook.
Oh, that is getting annoying.
And then it's like the ad always hits right in the keys part of the story or whatever.
I know. And then I've noticed on TikTok, it's like every other talk is an ad now, or somebody, that's an influencer, but they're like, oh, I just love this. It's just the best ever. And I'm like, this isn't a story. You're trying to sell something.
Right.
And it's every other one. So it's like, it's almost to the point. It's like, I guess nobody wants us to watch these
stuff anymore.
Yeah, because there's so many ads constantly. Yeah. And you can't pay everybody to be ad free. And I think that's ridiculous. I hate paying for that, y'all. Renee said the new M. Night Shyamalan movie Trap is out too. It's only PG-13, so I may wait to see that one. Oh, yeah.
We saw the previews for it, and honestly, it didn't look that good.
Well, it looked like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Maybe that's why, because I'm not that big a fan of his stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't really care for them. I've seen some that I thought were decent. It's different, right? But that's his whole shtick.
Yeah.
Shauna said, is there a reason its name is Pennywise?
I don't know, honestly.
I'm sure there is, but I don't know it right at the moment. Marie said, I grew up in a rural town in Montana. We had 2 TV channels, and they went off the air from like midnight to 6 a.m.
And they played, didn't they play the national anthem when they signed off? I remember that.
Oh, wow. Doesn't that suck? So if you woke up in the middle of the night, well,
TV. Oh, well.
Couldn't watch TV.
You could, just nothing to watch, though. You can watch it snow.
Right, but still, I guess you could get out, an actual book and then a light. Ugh. Marie said, we did always watch the Sunday Disney movie that aired on one of them, though. Mm-hmm. Disney used to do some scary PG movies.
Yes, they did.
40 plus years ago. Oh, yeah. Something Wicked This Way Comes. That one is horrible. And that was a Disney movie.
You refuse to watch it today.
Yes, because
I don't remember ever seeing it.
You're lucky. But my mom, again, she went.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, oh, it's a Disney movie, so it must be wholesome and good. I mean, the name alone would make me go, it says something wicked this way comes. Like, maybe it's not wholesome, but she was like, well, it's got to be wholesome. So she put it in there.
And walked away, probably, too.
Yeah. Well, no, she was actually watching it. I think we were watching as a family. And then she's just like, and I'm like, thank you. I'm scarred for life. I had nightmares for like ever because of that movie. Even to this day, I don't want to get on a merry-go-round like with the mirrors and stuff. And that was Disney. Like Disney used to be like, oh, we don't care. Come on, let's scare everybody. Rickwood said, I'm back. It's been a night. Juan Jr. had to come over and spray a yellow jacket nest. Oh, no. They have exploded in the last 2 weeks, and I was afraid of them attacking someone. Oh, my gosh, Joe. Oh, that is scary. Shauna said, being short when stores have tall shelves and are overstacked gives me claustrophobia.
Not bad.
Right? Oh, my goodness. Renee said, Stephen King said, no real reason, but some link it to an Old English saying, penny wise, pound foolish. Saying penny's wise's name could be a subtle warning not to be foolish, especially when meeting in a suspicious cloud. Wow, okay.
Sure.
That's interesting. That's a thought, right? 22Q Cat said, I totally forgot that TV stations used to totally go off the air late at night. Sounds so bizarre now. Right, doesn't it?
But you remember the ones too that used to play the national anthem too?
Wow. Marie said there is. You would need to read or listen to the book, though. It has been long enough that I don't recall the specifics about the Pennywise name. Okay. Renee said the phrase was said to refer to being stingy about less expensive things, but not so much on big things. Oh, okay. Marie said Watcher in the Woods is one of my favorites. Watcher in the Woods. Okay. 22Q Cat said, and yes, Heath, they played the national anthem and then went off the air.
Right.
Memories.
Yeah.
Wow. And Marie said with Betty Davis, Watcher in the Woods with Betty Davis. So a Disney scary movie, huh? Rickwood said, I don't know. Some of the old scaries. Well, I don't know. Yeah, never mind. Rickwood said, Shelly, we didn't have but one black and white TV in the house. You wake up at midnight, you can read a book. Nowadays, I fast forward through all the ads. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's like, well, if you woke up in the middle of the night, get a book. Sharon said, okay, heading up early, going to the city tomorrow. Good night. Oh, good night, Sharon. Thanks for stopping by. Mary T said, I think Black Friday was the last scary movie I watched. Oh, I didn't. Black Friday. What was that? They thought they caught the murderer, but the murderer was in the house.
Oh, wow. Still
hiding in the attic at the end. Nightmares. Oh my gosh. And you've heard of that before, of people actually living in people's attics. Like, oh my God. And how does that happen though? Because
how they get in?
Yeah, how do they get in? Maybe I want to know, maybe it's a regional thing. Because I discovered, what was it, last week, that not everybody has mosquito spray trucks that run through their neighborhood.
Right.
But anyhow, to get to our attic, you have to
Don't tell them that's how they're gonna get there.
You have to actually come in our house,
right,
go in the hall and pull down the ladder and pull it down and then open the ladder up in order to get in there. And then it would be really hard once you're in the attic to then close it with the steps all down.
Right.
Because it's even sometimes hard to close it when you're
right
on the floor.
I know.
So how do people do that? I could get they would break in.
Yeah. But
wouldn't people know if somebody, because anytime we've opened our attic, there's always little dirt or things, and I see it on the floor because we were in the attic, and I'm like, oh, look at all this dirt, and then I have to sweep it all up.
But I think also we're a little bit more observant than some people are also, though. Because, we're reading stories about different things happen. How do you not notice this or whatever,
Well, I know. I probably know fun at a lot of movies, especially horror movies.
Well, because you're all, I have to remind you all the time, how does it? I said, because it's Hollywood. That's how they're doing it.
Yeah, because he gets a little annoyed because I'll be like, well, that's not how it works. Oh, they're not going to do it like that. He's like, you just got to suspend what you know. And I'm like,
that's the part of when you're going to watch a movie, you have to turn that part of your brain off to actually sit and enjoy the movie.
How do you turn that part of? How do you turn logic off?
I guess it's because I grew up watching wrestling.
Well, there you go. Well, what I was thinking though, in regards to the attics, is we've seen some old houses in the Northeast, and they're 3 stories because they're 2-story, but then they would have a window in the top. So I'm thinking, well, maybe that's how somebody gets in their attic, is they don't have to go into the house.
Right.
That's what I was getting at, is maybe they don't have to go into the house because there's a window or a door in the attic area. Is that real? Is that how did it work, Mary T? Oh, Miriam's here. Hey,
Hey.
Miriam. She goes, hey, lovelies. How are y'all?
How
We're
you
doing
been?
good. How you been? What's going on? Are you getting everybody ready for school?
Right?
Yeah, because school is starting for a lot of people right
Oh,
now.
you just thought about? That's going to be murder for her or rough. She got to take school pictures of all of them.
Right?
I didn't think about that. Jeez.
But oh my gosh, because one of my friends I saw, she from when I was a kid, my best friend as a kid, she's posting first school day pictures.
Oh, wow.
And I think it was yesterday.
Wow.
But I was listening to Clark Howard, and that's what he said is, you know, a lot of people, especially in the Northeast, they go after Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that's how it, it always was. And he said nowadays a lot of schools are starting on August 1st.
What's up with that?
Because I remember when I went, it was like the last week of August.
I thought it was the first week of September or whatever.
Well, it started but I feel like in high school is the first week of August or the end of August.
I just know I was basically a grade behind or whatever, just because when my birthday landed.
Oh, yeah, because you have a September birthday.
Yeah, late September, too. So.
I was like one of the youngest because my birthday wasn't till January. So people were always, like, senior year, most of the people were 18 long before I was. Okay, Marie said Google that. Okay. And then Shauna said 10 p.m. newscasters in the 80s. Do you know where your kids are? Right. Because they had to remind parents back then that they had kids.
Well, remember they used to have to remind them to check to bring the kids in from the car.
I know. Well, nowadays, because there's either parents track their kids on their phone or they call them and everything, or in the 90s, but in the 70s and 80s, you could be gone all day long and nobody knew where you were.
What are they called? Feral kids or whatever?
Right. That's what they called the Gen X as feral kids because, there was nobody. Nobody was keeping tabs on their kids back then.
Well, our rule was we had to be home when the streetlights come on.
Right. Yeah. As long as you're home. Rickwood said, my favorite haunted movie was The Haunting of Hill House. All those things making noises and cold spots. Yes.
See, I don't think we've
That's
ever
a
seen
good
that
one.
either.
No, I thought I had.
I don't remember.
The Haunting of Hill House. I'll say most anything that Vincent Price was in, those are probably going to be one of my favorites. Vincent Price is so good.
Because what you're doing is you like suspense movies. Scary suspense. You just don't like the slasher films.
I don't like the gory.
Yeah.
The gory, when it's just gory, like we saw Halloween, whatever Halloween in the movie theater. And again, logically, just from the get-go, I was like, well, that makes no sense. Well, they wouldn't allow that to happen. Well, who's going to use a restroom at that dingy old, convenience store? Well, that doesn't make sense. Really, so I'm not fun. And I was like, there's just no point to this. They're just being grotesque, and I don't like that.
It's like that one joke by Jeff Foxworthy. He said that his buddy was watching Homeward Bound. He goes, they ain't them dogs' real voices. I just see you doing that too.
Pretty much. But then psychological thrillers sometimes mess with me too.
The one that messed with me the most was In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Have you ever seen that one? They messed you up.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember who wrote it.
What was the general gist of the movie? What made it so terrifying?
That's the problem. I don't remember now. I just remember it messed me up. I don't even remember what it was now. It's been so long. It was so traumatic, I tried to block it out.
Oh, sure. What is it called?
In the Mouth of Madness.
Wow, 1994 film. Oh, that looks creepy.
Who was in it? Isn't it George C. Scott?
Oh, Sam Neill.
Isn't George C. Scott in it?
Oh, well, I'm reading. John Glover.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie. With George C. Scott.
Oh. Huh, I don't see it. Oh, it's John Carpenter
Maybe that's one.
movie.
No, that movie was messed up, but the one thing with John C. Scott, George, what was his name? George C. Scott. That one movie messed up too, but I can't remember what it's called now. I'm wrong.
Oh, it's supposed to be based tribute to the works of H.P. Lovecraft in Insanity at the Mountains of Madness. Oh,
right.
Well, that sounds awful. Okay, George C. Scott. Let's see what movies. The Changeling.
Yes, that one was messed up too.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. That one messed with me too.
Now, what was the gist of it?
He thought he was dead, but he wasn't, or something like that. And it was the Changeling it wasn't like a creature like that, but it was Changeling of like his identity and everything. Like it's like an identity kind of thing.
Oh.
Read the synopsis on it.
Well, that's not okay. Basically, he was in a car accident that killed everybody but himself. Distraught with grief, he leaves his home for a secluded house near Seattle. He soon starts to feel the presence of a ghost, a boy who drowned in the bathtub. He seeks the assistance of Claire, who led him to the house initially in uncovering the secrets of the boy's death. Yeah. Okay.
It's a whodunit kind of mystery thing.
Oh, and that messed with you?
Yeah, because the way the movie was, maybe it's where I was at when I watched it too.
I'm sorry, Shauna.
When we're messing with her,
she said, "If I can't sleep tonight, I'm calling one of you." I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, my new thing is what somebody talked me into, so I don't know if they'll do any good calling us. We started doing the Do Not Disturb.
Yeah. My brain has weird trauma response recall. Oh, goodness. Well, Home Goods would help.
Right.
Marie said, depends on how the attic access is built to the house. Older ones just have stairs that go up the attic as it was used for storage.
Yeah, that's what.
So maybe in those type of stories, they have like an old style. Renee said, Devara scared the crap out of me the other night. I was sound asleep, heard the floor in the bedroom creak, opened one eye thinking I was about to die. She tiptoed into the room because little lightning. Aw, she was like, Mama, I'm scared, but I don't want to wake you up. I just need to be nearby.
But didn't you say she doesn't go upstairs?
No, that's Jolly.
Oh, my bad. I got confused. I'm sorry.
Devara's like, oh, I go upstairs to get away from him. Mary T said, wait, maybe it was called Black Christmas? It was about a sorority house, all the kids going home for Christmas, no one missing them, but they were dead in the attic? Oh, what? That sounds awful.
It does.
Ugh. Shauna said, at least she was trying to tiptoe, right? Rickwood said, Shelley, older homes had a staircase to the attic. Someone could break into the house through the basement and then make it up to the attic. People don't go in their basements or in attics a lot. Oh, see, I never had a basement.
I think it's different for us or you too, because she grew up in this house. So her mind automatically thinks about how our attic is.
Yeah, and it's not like a traditional attic.
Yeah.
Like you would have to actually do some work if you want to live up there.
Right. Well, you get access in and out of it too.
Aw. Right, exactly. Come on. Renee said, my 1950s house has attic access over my bed and in second upstairs room, no ladders.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, how do you get up there in the access? It has a drop down ladder, or how do you get up there?
You put a ladder to get up there to it.
Oh. Rickwood said, when I saw The Exorcist, I was scared into the girl's head. Oh, that can't physically happen. Then you were like, oh, now they ruined it. The scene with the girl. Oh, well, that ain't real, right?
Right.
And Mary T said, children were feral then. That's right. Marie said, also the beef. It's what's for dinner ads. Oh, remember that? Yes. Beef. It's what's for dinner. I remember that one. And yeah, where's the beef? The lady with the tag, the little price tag off of her hat.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, what's her name?
And she would say, where's the beef? right?
Yeah.
The
No,
same
no,
one?
no, no, no.
No?
That was a.
What was that one?
Oh, she was a.
I'm getting them mixed
She was a
up.
country artist, country western music lady.
Oh, I thought it was the commercial
No,
where
that's
the lady had a little price tag hanging out from her
If
fancy
she did,
hat.
she did the commercials also.
Okay. Wow. Let me know. What am I remembering? Shauna said we lived out in the country. No street lights.
Right.
Oh, wow. Mary T said you could be gone all day long, and if you misbehaved, any neighborhood mom could and would give you a licking.
Yep.
Wow. That's right.
That's where
if you got caught.
It takes a village kind of thing.
Oh, Renee's explaining to Joe. I won't read it aloud, but how they would do it, how it happens. Yeah. Shauna said, I don't mind some psychological thrillers as long as the underdog gets their revenge,
Right.
i.e. Dolores Claiborne. Right? That's true. Hey, John Callahan, how you doing?
Hey,
said, hey, y'all, good evening from Salem, Mass.
Hey.
Yeah, we were talking about Salem a little bit earlier.
How you be? I haven't seen you in a long time, brother.
Yeah, another channel I followed was just in Salem. They went to Salem and then they went to Danvers, I think, and they went to Salem Village as well. They were doing like the whole everything. Let's see here. Renee said, it's my all-time favorite movie, and I'm walking fact nerd for the making of and random tidbits with that one, The Exorcist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, remember we watched it when she came here.
And she slept through
it.
Mary T. We gotta watch this.
And then what was the other one? Midsummer?
Yeah.
She made us watch that too, and she also slept through like all of that.
Yeah.
Mary T said, remember The Others with Nicole? That one gave big shiver at the end.
No, I don't remember that one.
I feel like I did. Oh. Renee said that was good. I kind of remember it, but I don't. ToyTQ Cat said, I was 14 when I saw The Exorcist when it premiered.
Oh, wow.
Scared me to death of what could happen with the demon. Absolutely will not watch it ever again, even 50 years later. Scaredy Cat, you bet. Right. Oh, man. Seeing that when you were 14? Oh, yeah, that would be hard.
When I was a kid, the scariest movie to me, Wizard of Oz. Them damn flying monkeys. It messed me up when I was a kid.
Oh, wow.
Now it didn't do that for me. I just thought it was hilarious. I was that scared of it.
Yeah, I still think the scariest movie I saw was Something Wicked This Way Comes,
I've never seen it. I'm not in a hurry to see it either, though.
No, we don't need to relive my childhood trauma yet again. Renee said, I love the re-release of The Exorcist in 2000. That included original footage that had been cut due to the higher fear factor. Wow. Now that's the one, yeah, because that's the one that was filmed where, because you might be interested in seeing this. So Tampa J and Chris the Girl, but Tampa J really went into it on his channel. He was just recently, he showed, because they visited where all the different places where The Exorcist was filmed, the staircase and everything. And there was like a little placard, about whatever the reverend's name or whoever that fell there at the staircase. They had like a plaque. So they went to all that different things for the Exorcist movie. So have you ever done that, Renee? Did you go where it was filmed?
Not yet, but actually going to.
Married. So they did that. So they drove from Florida and they went there first.
Where is this at?
I forget where it's at, but it's somewhere, I think, between Washington, D.C. and Salem, because they just went to Salem as well, which was fun too. Like there were some more things I was like, man, we didn't go to Salem Village.
No.
And some of the outlier cities we didn't get to go to.
What were we doing then? I don't remember.
We were on a road trip, but we just focused on Salem City.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know to go to the village and stuff. Mary D said, I'll never watch another serial killer movie. I don't mind a good ghost or haunted house story as long as no gore. Right. That's the challenge, though, to get it to where it's not gory.
See, even Criminal Minds even messes with you.
Yeah. Well, that one, because that's a serial killer.
Yeah. I'm really wanting to finish it, though.
I know. We'll finish it. But yeah, the serial killer, that gets a little hard. But yeah, the haunted house ones, I like those. And then, but I did watch 13 Ghost. Shauna said, that was Wendy's Where's the Beef? Right. Where's the beef? And Mary T said, Minnie Pearl. That's who you're thinking of. Yeah.
For some reason, I wanted to say Mel Tillis, but that's a man. He's a singer.
Shauna said, Lady with the price tag was Minnie Pearl. Right. Oh, and then Renee said, Minnie Pearl from Hee Haw. Well, look, all of you knew her name.
Hee Haw, yeah. I knew she was a country western kind of thing.
Renee said, I literally laughed so hard just now. Uh-oh. What did I do?
What did I do?
Mary T said, it's where a mom and her kids are in the haunted house and stuff keeps happening. And oh yeah, I did see that. They're the ghost. When they realize it, they shout, we aren't dead. Yeah. So Nicole Kidman, her and her two kids.
Oh yeah.
And wasn't it like the big thing is she kept like closing the curtains or opening the curtains? I forget which all the time. And they were getting mad because there's these other people there. And she thought they were like ghosts or something. Wow. And then it turned out she and her kids were the ones. Wow. That was tripped up.
That M. Night Shyamalan or whatever name.
Was it? I don't know.
That sounds like something he would do.
Shauna said, Level out. I watched the original Jaws when I was 12. Oh, no. 6 months later, visiting grandma in Arizona, landlocked, I started having nightmares, heat wave, and if there was a tiny shadow in the pool, nope, not going in. My grandma called my mom and yelled at her. I bet. Oh my gosh. Jaws at 12? Oh no. Renee said that witch on the Wizard of Oz. I'll get you, my pretty.
See, that didn't bother me. That didn't bother me at all. For the monkeys.
Lady Elaine Fairchild on Mr. Rogers scared the bejesus out of me.
Wow.
And see, Sean, I agreed with you. Those flying monkeys were terrifying. 22Q Cat said, honestly, that creepy music they played in The Exorcist still brings back the worst memories whenever I hear it. Wow. Oh, no.
I don't even remember that song. That's good, though.
Right. Yeah. Don't need to do that. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Lynn.
We just got to make sure next time we do a short, we don't pick that song.
Right? Well, I was going to talk about my new favorite. Well, I know my favorite, but a new metal band I'm listening to, but I don't think my metal heads are here tonight.
No, they're on the concert.
I know. They're seeing Shinedown. Renee said the Sharks weren't bad then. I used to have that as a ringtone on my phone. I bet you do. Wow. Mary T said Criminal Minds is disturbing. I couldn't watch it. Oh, yeah. This latest season.
I love it, though.
Yeah, I used to. Didn't bother me. Now I feel like, well, maybe I'm getting so old.
Penelope came back on.
I love Penelope, but yeah, this one's just been getting really, really hard. But then I get skeptical because I'm like the dark web. Like they're always like the dark web. Oh, we have to log into the dark web. I'm like, really? There's a separate login for the dark web.
See, you can separate it then.
What?
You can separate reality from fiction and just realize that it's fiction. So it's nothing going to get you off the show.
No, I wasn't saying. I'm not saying there isn't, but they act like it's like a separate portal.
They have to. That's part of the show.
Renee said, "What's for dessert, Heath?"
I don't know. I don't actually.
Because. Why?
I don't know. Seriously.
Well, what would you normally have for dessert?
Keto brick.
Or.
A creamy.
Or.
Fudge. And you haven't made any.
I did make some last Saturday.
No, but you haven't made any today.
No, I normally just make it once a week.
I know.
but somebody ate it all before.
Yes, we did.
I don't know.
You are the one that keeps requesting I bring the whole container to you on the couch. I will have a piece, and you have one handful.
Bull.
And then you talk me into eating another handful too.
Bull. Oh my gosh. I grabbed one and you grabbed one.
I know, I can't.
And sometimes you grab two and you're like, oh, they stuck together.
It's not my fault. My hand's bigger than yours.
Whatever.
If it's in the fridge, I don't think about it. If it's sitting in front of me, I hate to eat the whole bag. It's not my fault. You know how my brain works?
Oh, that's right, Mary T. She would open the curtains and then she thought it was the ghost closing it. Yes, that's right.
Move your cup. I can't see us.
Marie said that was called something like The Others, Tom Cruise's ex. Not sure of her name. Yeah, Nicole Kidman. Mary T said the witch's legs going under the house when she was squashed terrified me as a child. Oh, time for her call.
Oh, we didn't make. Yeah, do you want it right now?
Yeah, it's night.
Okay, I just don't want to get up. I will for you.
When she was squashed, that's what terrified you. That does sound terrifying. Shauna said the thing about Wizard of Oz is that you needed to breathe poppy dust in order to watch it.
Really? I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Renee said, I laughed at that part, laugh out loud, but we had fake witch legs for Halloween decor then. Oh, that makes sense. That's hilarious. 22Q Cat said, yes, the witch legs going under the house scared me as a kid, too. Oh,
so
goodness.
I'm the only one that the monkeys did stuff, just being Shauna.
Yeah, you and Shauna.
Everybody else was all worried about the witches. I was like, man, whatever.
You're going to get our call?
I guess.
Shauna said, my brain isn't always able to make the distinction when I'm asleep between real and unreal horror. Right. That's true. That's very true. Especially, sometimes if you're in a really deep sleep. Yeah, I've had some really bad nightmares where I was like, is this really happening? Like, I actually thought it was actually happening. It was scary.
Is that the one where you reached over and clawed the crap out of my arm?
Yeah.
One of those dreams?
I've done that before too, yo.
But why is it sometimes I'll take a nap and I'll wake up mad?
I don't know.
What's up with that? Oh, shoot. Okay.
Ooh, that's the calm, y'all.
It's like it made you calm.
22Q Cat said, fighting over the Ketochow fudge because it's just that good.
If there's no fight, she wins.
I just made the key lime pie fudge for company.
Ooh.
They loved it. Ooh,
that's a good idea.
That sounds good.
Do we have any key lime left?
I don't know.
What?
I don't think there's any, maybe in the basket, but I don't think so. Now I want that with white chocolate. Did you do white? That's what I assume. Shauna said, laugh aloud, Shelly, poppies are the basis of opium. Oh, okay.
Green, red licorice.
I didn't know that.
Huh?
I didn't know poppies are the basis of opium.
I didn't either.
Look, learn something every day.
Wait, yeah, I did. I remember now.
Oh, good night, Marie.
I remember at the job, or the first time I worked at Home Depot, they told us if you ate poppy seed bowl before you took a drug test, it would pop for that.
Renee said, I had a friend in my 20s that loved the wacky weed, and she swore you could sync the Pink Floyd album and played with the wizard in Oz Muted, that they went together.
There's a thing, you can look it up online and it'll show you, because there's an actual time frame. You start it and you both of them at the same time at this certain spot, and it'll do that. They do sync. What were we looking for again? What flavor?
Key lime. Yeah,
it was a cantaloupe, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
One. I didn't know
we still have a cantaloupe.
And taco.
Yeah, they're butterscotch.
That sounds good too.
Orange mango.
Butterscotch.
Taco.
Black licorice.
Pina colada.
That sounds good as a
fudge.
Chocolate.
Spicy taco. Now you have to fly it out again. Can't put them all nice and neat. Marie said, well, I've worked enough overtime today. Going to drive home now. Catch you next week.
Huh?
Yeah, that's good.
Good enough.
Shauna said, childhood wisdom, laugh out loud, right? And Tweety Cute Cat, yes, I used white chocolate for the fudge. The key lime isn't a strong flavor, but it's still very good.
You want this one or you want the key lime?
Yeah. No, let's do the pina colada. That sounds good,
With
right?
the white chocolate?
Yeah, I'll get white chocolate. It's already on my list. That sounds really good, doesn't it, y'all?
Yeah.
We could do the pina colada, and then maybe I'll even get some shredded coconut.
Oh, yeah.
And kind of mix that in on the fudge.
Oh, look. Here next one.
Renee suggested taco fudge.
No.
What would you use? Would you do chocolate?
That's what she would do. She would use chocolate.
Chocolate or white chocolate or butterscotch or maybe peppermint. How would that go? Which chip flavor would you use?
What?
I don't know. She screenshot. Oh, my face.
You know what you gotta do? Save that, and use it for the warden report this week.
Oh my gosh, y'all.
She sent it to both of us?
Yeah.
Because maybe that'll just be the picture that'll be my my thumbnail for
Oh, that's right. She said Shauna was saying use the true lime when you do the key lime flavor.
Oh, do we have any left? The true lime? Or do we use it all?
Might have used it. I'll check. Rickwood said, yes, chocolate. Mole taste for the taco fudge.
Oh, you want to try that?
Hmm.
Oh, my good. Oh, yes.
The spicy taco fudge.
That's not spicy.
Well, that's what it says.
But you want to do that?
Do y'all want us to do that? Do a short on spicy taco fudge?
Whether they want to or not, we're going to.
And you're going to eat it all.
Oh, yeah.
I think you just said a cuss word.
I think I did, but I don't know.
You said fudge, yes.
Yes.
Mary T said, I've seen a couple of YouTube vids recently syncing hip hop or other modern rock to 40s and 50 old dancing movies, like too. Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers type stuff. So fun to watch. Yes.
I've seen them doing it also with White Zombie.
Yeah. That's hilarious with White Zombie.
Yeah.
I also see where they'll do a like combination. What was the one the other day that you were like, I don't hate it, but I hate it. Remember, you were like, oh, it was like
it works really well together though.
And you were like, yeah, but it works so well.
But it shouldn't, or something like that.
Right.
What was that?
Oh.
It was like there was a mashup of two different bands. You didn't think would go together, but they did.
Yeah. So
oh! It was AC/DC.
Yeah. Thunderstruck, right?
Yeah, I think, and not Queen.
No. Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Feeling Alive, yeah. The Thunderstruck.
Yeah.
So is the lyrics of Bee Gees singing Staying Alive.
Yeah.
But it was to the music of Thunderstruck.
Yeah. It was kind of messing with you a little bit.
Yeah, he was like,
I'm not supposed to like that, but it works.
I know. You were like, I hate it, but it works. Dang it. Tweety Cat said, And Renee said, those are hilarious. I love the death metal music linked to the old dancers. Yes, I love those too. Shauna said, I may need to make fudge tonight to take tomorrow as well. I mean, I 100% support that, Shauna. You started this fudge movement.
Yes.
So
in fact, Shauna, let me show her.
You have to keep making the fudge. And it is so good. And that's where I'm like, I don't feel so bad because it is Ketochow fudge. And I'm just like, so I'm going to have a few more.
Because Shauna, when you were here and you made it, remember, and you put it in these containers, we still use the same containers. Not necessarily the same one you use, but the same size. That's our go-to for now on, all because you started doing it in these. I think that's also all we gave her to use to put it in, but still.
Right?
We're carrying on the tradition.
Oh, Rickwood said, then add some jalapenos or habanero to the fudge. And then Renee said, add bacon and cheddar and diced jalapeno to the tops of the taco fudge. The bacon I'm on board with.
You know what would be really good, honestly?
And the jalapeno, but I don't know about
really
the
good
cheese.
with it, though?
Banana?
Like fresh banana on it. That'd be really good. Well, I love chocolate banana.
Taco banana?
Yeah.
Taco banana?
No, I'm just thinking chocolate.
That sounds so dirty right there.
No, I was just thinking the chocolate. I wasn't even thinking about the taco. It is after dark, though. For real. Send that picture. Show me. It was Dutch was doing after dark today. You had to spend $5 after 5 p.m. You get 50 bonus points.
And Sharon said, "Oh, shucks." Mary T said, "Ketochow fudge, a little extra protein never hurt anyone." Right. And it's so good, y'all. Especially what I did this week is I made the malt and then I put some crushed up pecans on it. It was really good, but I think it's better when I mix the pecans throughout the fudge. Yes, it is. And then it's fun because you get a piece and you're like, ooh, look, there's a pecan in there. And you're like, that one's mine. What? Nothing. Because sometimes you'll be like, oh, I wanted that one. I was like, well, my little fingers are faster. Shaw said, ooh, nope, right?
But what?
Renee said, no heat, no banana taco. That's for later.
Oh, what was I going to say?
But banana and taco. So you were just thinking chocolate fudge with a banana.
Yeah. So, okay, if we do the taco flavor, you're going to do the dark chocolate chips?
I guess the dark chocolate.
Or the semi-sweet. What are you going to do? Which ones?
I kind of think the dark chocolate would work better.
And right, then, let them vote.
And then dice up the jalapeno and add in, dice that up, mix that all together, and then pour it out, and then mix up some bacon and
you should get, but you're not going to Sam's though. Those bacon chips.
Oh yeah, next weekend, and then put the bacon crumbles on top.
Yes. You want cheese in it too, though?
She was suggesting cheese on top.
Yeah.
I don't know about the cheese. Mary T said, laugh out loud. You just started a new dirty emoji trend. Right?
Banana taco?
Shauna said, ooh, I can't not with the spicy taco. I would not waste any chips. You think it would taste bad?
I know, but just the fact that it's saying spicy, it already tells her no.
Well, I think you use the spicy taco.
Yeah.
I don't know. Renee said, I still think a fudge made with maybe mocha, some instant coffee or espresso, and a sprinkle of cayenne mixed in with the flake salt on top would be good.
But see, if we do that, don't we have a big bag of the mocha?
Yeah, we do have a big bag of mocha, so we could do that. Oh, with some instant coffee.
Do we have any?
I feel like I do.
Okay, this is bothering me too. I really, really want to mix these bags now. Look how much is left in it. This is so annoying. You want 2 scoops of each. Open it up and look in there. Explain to them what I'm talking about.
So, because see, these are from Aldi, y'all. And last time I went, don't worry, Shauna, you're good. I've just been really bad at. I haven't even shipped back my old laptop yet, y'all.
Oh.
But anyway, I'm horrible. But anyways, I got
these. You know why? Like they made me wait. They can wait.
These I got at Aldi. They were limited flavor, and so they go together. One is the toasted graham cracker, and the other's the mocha marshmallow. So I've been see, look, they even create the little fireplace or the campfire. So I told Heath, you do, because he normally puts 4 scoops. So I said, do 2 and 2. And he's been wanting to combine them, but I'm scared if he combines them, it's going to
mix up the ratio.
Yeah, it might not be the same ratio, y'all. But anyways, yes, don't worry. I have one, Shauna. I know. I look at it every day. I have good intentions every day.
She took one of our shopping bags, our reusable bags. Your shipment is in those bags, hanging on her.
So I just have to box it all up. Her, in my office
door. Oh, I don't know why I couldn't think of the word.
But it's in my office.
Now you come
also, I have 2 other boxes, 2 other things I need to ship out, and I just, I don't know why.
Procrastination.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, Shada said, I think it'll taste nasty, the taco one.
Is there any way we can make like a partial batch? I mean, it won't work well, will it?
I don't know. Mary T said, Pete is watching a show on TV and just commented to me about it. I said, sorry, I'm not home right now. I'm at Heath and Shelley's. Laugh out loud.
That's awesome. Delay now. It
right.
won't go for me. Oh. For some reason, that dog will not go outside for me. But as soon as Shelley gets up and opens the door, boom, he's gone.
He'll come in for you.
Yes, he will. He'll come and eat for me, but he won't go outside for some reason.
Okay, go on.
Good boy. So bizarre. I'm surprised he walked over this far and was close to me. Like some days he'll walk up to me and like he'll headbutt me trying to get me to pet him. And other days he won't even come next to me. It's like he can't make up his mind. The boy ain't right.
Right?
But I'm saying you got enough right here. We just mix them.
Faith MDS said, I've never made the fudge, but sounds delicious. I need to go shopping for ingredients. Right. So you do use heavy cream and butter. And then you need 8 ounces of your favorite sugar-free chocolate chips, whatever flavor of chocolate, and Ketochow. And so we just change it up. We have a few shorts on them as well. So the different flavors. But yeah, what was one we made that was like we almost could not stop eating it?
I don't remember now.
I know the butterscotch was good. I feel like it was one we mixed with the white chocolate. It was so good.
The peppermint? That one was really good.
Yeah, that one's really good.
But that was also, it took us a while to find peppermint chocolate.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about just the regular white chocolate. We did it not too long ago. Last time we had the white chocolate. I feel like it was one of the...
Was it strawberry?
Maybe.
Strawberry cream or whatever?
No, I can't remember. Sorry.
We need to take better notes.
Renee said 2 and 2, like the dating game, right?
Wow.
And then Renee said, treat those items like they were purchased from your Etsy shop and get them out. I know I need to. Well, for the one for my work, I have to actually call FedEx.
You have to call them?
I have to call.
You can't just schedule it? Oh, wow. That's awful.
Well, in the email they said, and then when you're ready for pickup, call this number. Marie said, beef mole fudge sounds like it would be good. That's what I was wondering. Well, it's the taco. I don't know. Interesting. 22Q Cat said, Sammy wants mommy. Oh, I know, right? Can't get far without him.
Right.
Well, does anyone else have any last thoughts or comments? We've been going for a while, and I know it's already after 9 or 10 for some people.
What are we doing? We're doing the pina colada or are we doing the taco?
We're doing the pina colada.
What, are you going to do the white on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, I don't know. We'll think about more on the taco. It'd be kind of fun, though, to do it, but then I'm just worried.
What if we hate it?
Yeah, because then you'll have to throw the whole thing away.
Nope. I know how to fix it. If we don't like it, melt it down and put it into a creamy. or put like 2 or 3 more chocolates with it and mix it together. There's ways of fixing it, I think.
Okay. Renee said, I did the home Cologuard test and have to call right after you go and give them time so they can schedule 24-hour pickup. That made me so uncomfortable and nervous to complete. Oh, right? That just doesn't even sound, I don't know. I was watching some SNL skit about it, and they were doing that. I was like, yeah, that's just, I don't know. Going in a box and then calling them, and then they know when they pick it up. I don't know. Let's just do the old-fashioned way. You're still not done drinking it? He's not done with his calm yet. That's why he's so hyper.
Yeah, because I look hyper too.
I know. Renee said, trust me, far easier than a tube. Oh, I know, because I got tubes up there several times because of my ulcerative colitis. Okay. No, for my ulcerative colitis, I was getting colonoscopies like 3 times a year. But I don't know. I don't mind. I don't know. As long as I get the pills, it didn't bother me. And then I don't have to package. Oh, just the thought of it, though, Renee. Do they give you gloves too?
Best by January 25.
Yeah. Well, I hope you finish before then. I guess for if you buy it like in bulk.
Who knows?
Well, so any last thoughts before we go?
No, I think that's it. I'm already starting to dream about what we're going to make next week.
Right? So now it's after dark. 22Q Cat said, I did the Cologuard thing too. At least better than doing a colonoscopy for sure. Did that before too. Love the diaper van though. Ugh. You don't handle any poop. Okay. Mary T said, have a great night, everyone. Hope to see you Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Well, yes. So, reminder, thank you, Mary T. We will be live on Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Time.
Yes.
And I guess this will be an interesting one, too, is it? No?
Yeah.
No, it'll be boring, y'all.
Yeah.
So, make sure you tune in on Sunday.
To see how boring.
See how boring.
What do you call it? A rest and relaxation.
Yeah. Sharon said, have a great night. I may need to set an alarm and take a nap before work in an hour and a half. Oh, yeah. Ugh. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. See you Sunday. Yes. Be careful. Have fun. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you.